Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is it? No. No. It's gone. Why are there two of me? Oh boy. No, 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 just one. Ah, no, hold on. Give me a moment. All right, we good now? No. No. Wait, no, but the game's going though. But it's going. Oh, there we are. Okay, I just had to restart the source. Hey! Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome to Monster Hunter of the generation of Ultimate. I did, I might have done a little bit of off-stream grind. It's just a little bit. If you look at the timer, it's, gosh, just a normal amount of playing, really. Ironically, I'm actually wearing the Rhenoplos armor again, at least one piece of it, which is, you know, the most noticeable, the helmet. But I'm actually not, yeah, you'll see, you'll see. We did a little bit of progress. Let's, okay, one moment. So here's the thing. Okay, this game's quite good, okay? This game's quite fun. This game is so good, in fact, that literally until yesterday I did not play the Wilds update yet, the title update 1. And instead, I just been playing this. And yesterday, when I did play title update 1, all I did was fight Mizutsune once, fight Zoshia once, and went, and then went back to this. Because this game is, it's actually kind of fucking incredible, I'm not gonna lie. This game is really good. So you see a new thing, it's called the Soratorium. This is the high rank quest hub. Yeah, so, I unlocked high rank. I also am actually quite, like, I'm like more than one singular bit into high rank. So, yeah. In an effort to not progress too much, I actually forced myself to kind of stop. And instead went on to do hub quests, which I actually want to continue doing today. Because hub quests are a bit more difficult because the monsters have essentially multiplayer health at all times. So we're going to be doing some key quests for the hub today so that we can just get some more progress done. I mean this time, okay? I'm actually being serious. I'm not going to stream too long. This is going to be a 2 to 3 hour or less stream. I'm not streaming 6 hours again. I mean it this time, okay? I mean it. I'm being fully 100% serious. But yes, we've got high rank unlocked here now. I hunted on the Nakarkos. Sadly, you can only repel it, but I really want to kill it. This is kind of like, I guess, progression cheating, but like that's just how the game works, right? I want to get a certain material that I can't get in the high rank village quests yet, but I can get here if I get another rank up. So we're gonna just hunt the Celtus. I fucking love Celtus, man. So I really want to hunt the Celtus Queen, but we're not that far yet. Let me actually quickly explain my build. So we're running our two little Palico buddies here. Let me look at our Palicos quickly. We're running Scrimblow and Tofu. Scrimblow's got some new shit on him. Good boomerang, soothing roll, flask of healing, all that good stuff. I actually need to give some new ones to this, but I actually wanted to plundering mostly, so that's why I took off all the other skills. As for my skills, I'm currently wearing a mixture of Rhenoplos, Acorn, and Kachawacha armor, which gives me Palico Rally Constitution Artillery Expert. Why am I doing this? Artillery, obviously, because artillery for Charge Blade is just good. Team player, because it was just on the Acorn armor, it was easy to slot in. And then Constitution. You're gonna see me do something new today. Not for me, I've been playing with this for a decent bit now. But it's gonna be new to you, and you're gonna see what I mean as soon as we enter a hunt. Actually, I guess I can just say it. I changed hunting style. I was doing... oh god, what are the hunting styles called again? I was doing Valor? No, not Valor style. Oh Can I check that actually? Hunter notes. Yeah. I was doing adept style beforehand for the like perfect dodges and stuff. Then I tried aerial staff a little bit. I've switched over to Valor. Valor style is actually new to Generations Ultimate, so I've never actually been able to play it before. And I thought it would be quite boring. Turns out it's really fucking fun. It's really, really fun. Especially since last stream we found out that the Seregios weapons in this game still have their unique properties of sharpening when you dodge roll. And I guess you'll see what I mean, but TLDR, when you enter Valor mode, when you activate your Valor mode, you get a really fast dodge that just really synergizes well with the sharpening, which is why I went for a Constitution thing. I didn't look up anything, by the way. This is just a build from like me seeing the pieces that were available and going, that seems like a good build idea. Little bit like being able to just dodge around to sharpen is quite convenient. Don't you dare disappear. Thanks. But yeah, if you see right now, I can't do a charge slash. I can't morph into axe mode at all, as you can see here. I guess you can't see my button inputs, but yeah. Because to do those things, I have to sheath my weapon and I enter this Valor stance. And then if I just let it go, I sheath my weapon. But from this Valor stance, I can also activate my charge move, like this. I can also go into axe mode. Also, while I'm in the Valor stance, I'm actually going to see if it attacks me quickly. Nope, okay. Come on, attack me. Come on, do it. Okay, you see like my stamina and health drain when I'm in Valor stance? Yeah. You do like a dodge roll. You still take some damage, so for really heavy attacks, you're still going to take damage, but it's actually interesting. It's kind of like having a perfect guard, but you don't get to counterattack. You just get the perfect evade. It's kind of nice because the Valor stance does make you, like, you know, more vulnerable. That was really weird interaction with the ledge there. But yeah, the axe attacks, if you look on the top left, my axe attacks, especially from the Valor stance, fill up my Valor bar really quickly. And when that happens, you see something sick happens. So I now have blue shield. Normally you have yellow and red shield. But yeah, I get this awesome fast dodge, meaning being in axe mode is actually really fast now. I don't have to be as worried about it. But there's something else you get. There's two things, actually. Well, I guess actually the blue shield gives you a lot of things, so I don't want to explain too much about it because I want to show you. But yeah, the other thing you get is actually kind of similar to... Oh god, bro, can you get down? It's kind of similar. Here. You see, we get another finisher for the... for our charge move. So it's kind of like in Wilds, actually, where you can kind of just spam this without actually ever doing like a full SAED. But it's a lot more fun because it's a lot more limited, right? Like it's tied to you having Valor mode active. And Valor mode, you can see the bar actually drains pretty quickly, but regular attacks kind of stop it from deteriorating, but Valor attacks actually like give you a little bit of a boost when you're in Valor mode. So it's still worth it to do Valor attacks when you have an opening. Plus, I think Valor attacks do a little bit more damage. Sadly, Valor attacks are not boosted by critical draw, which makes me really sad because it was like, oh, maybe critical draw is actually like useful for every weapon, not just greatsword, but no, critical draw is still just like a greatsword weapon or a greatsword skill. Yeah, another really cool thing, by the way, I'll see if I can show it off. If you like stand still for a moment. Come on, go on the ground, bitch. Come on, do it. Or not, okay. I think I can still do it. Nope. Ah, damn. But you see I do an SAED. In this game, normally, when you do one of those, you lose your shield charge. But you don't with the blue shield. The blue shield is tied to Valor mode. So, you can actually do, like, the full-on limit... That's why I have Limit Breaker again, by the way. I used a different weapon art before, but I went back to Limit Breaker. Because in this, with Valor mode, I can actually do those insanely huge, like, 10-file elemental discharges that do incredible damage. And there's one more thing about Valor mode, which is really cool. I actually already did it. I'm wondering if someone saw it. But you can see when I'm dodging in shield mode, I have my shield in front of me, right? That's actually a guard point. You get a guard point when you're dodging forward. Which It's really cool. It's really cool and unique. I don't need to sharpen. I could just, well, I could just be dodging more, to be honest. Oh, never mind. Okay. I am gonna sharpen, but, yeah. I've been doing a lot of attacking without doing a lot of dodging, so my sharpness is probably not... It's nearer to yellow than it is to blue, I would guess. So that's why we're quickly sharpening. But the nice thing is, we don't usually have to with the Sergio shield. But yeah, now we're out of Valor mode. It does not last very long. So we have to do our little Valor attacks again to charge it back up. It's interesting. It's as if Charge Blade had like a different charge mechanic. Like you're still charging your files, but you don't need to keep your shield charged or your sword charged because that's not a thing in this game anyway. The thing you're charging is your Valor mode. It's really interesting. I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna activate my Limit Breaker. This has a guard on it, which is why I was kind of reckless there, but honestly that was pretty reckless because it does take a long time to charge. Nice. We're gonna go bam, that should activate it. Fill up all my files, that's actually perfect. I'm wondering if I'm fast enough. And he doesn't get up. Come on, don't move, don't move. No, 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 no! Dude, the SAED is so difficult to hit in this game, I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard to hit. Especially with Valor mode, like it's just not... But the damage I feel like is greater than it is in every other game. Though to be fair, I am using it with the, you know, the big mode. The Limit Breaker mode. Yeah, we're just gonna capture it, it's just a bit faster. Ow. Though he does need to land for that, which I don't know if he does that. Come on, you little Celtus drone boy. Come here. Come here, you simp. Come here, you simp. Simpitude man. Does he not? I guess he doesn't really land, yeah. Capturing this guy's gonna suck. No, but I really want to get the Celtus armor because I already unlocked the Celtus frauds, which are like the waist piece. Which just have like... I think it's like guard up or hero's shield. I don't know what hero's shield is, but it was like some guard skill. And artillery on them. So it feels like a really cool weapon. I also kind of want to get the Celtus Charge Blade. Okay, I'm just gonna like attack it. If he steps down on the ground... Okay, he won't, he's leaving. Whatever. You're just going between... Okay, no, he's going to a different area. It's fine, we'll just kill it, we'll just kill it. I don't need to capture it. Oh yeah, also, God, I didn't mention, but like this is a new map that you didn't see yet because it's a high rank exclusive. It's from... Ooh. It is from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. That's where this map was added. God, look at that charge. I could capture it now because he is on the ground now, but I know for a fact Bastard's gonna start flying again. What do you mean oh, it was a Khonshu. Goddamn Khonshu sympathizer. Yoink. Yeah, that's a nice thing, is you can be like semi-aggressive with the stance. Though, it is to note that like once you go into Valor stance... Or sorry, when you're in Valor stance and you're using a move, like when you're committing to using any kind of Valor move rather than just being in the stance, you lose out on those iframes. So if you get hit while you're even just at the start of the animation of a Valor move, like you will actually get hit. So it's not like the safest thing. You just have like a little bit of a moment where you can kind of think about like, ooh, do I want to do this right now? Nice. Bug dead. We have debugged. Yeah, this is not a real monster. The Celtus drone is literally just meant to be like kind of an add-on to the Celtus Queen. And that's what I really want to fight. I'm pretty sure we get the Celtus Queen after the next urgent quest, so it's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like, not rushing, but I really want to get to it, because God, I really miss hunting the Celtus Queen, and it's a high rank exclusive, and I really, 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 really want to fight it. It's such a cool monster. And it's been so long since I fought it, because it has not been in a game since this game. I mean, granted, there's only been like 2 games since this game, but still! I want to hunt the Celtus Queen. I really hope that they put some of these monsters into Wilds, man. Though, honestly, my hope isn't, like, the biggest. Also, I'm just noticing, this would be... Dude, this would be kind of a great area for Lalabarina. Look at this water. This is so similar to like the Scarlet Forest water. La Librarina would go crazy here. I would love that, I would love that. Yeah, excuse me. We're quite tired today. Which is why I'm saying this won't be a longer stream, and I mean it this time, and it's not gonna be a 6-hour stream. Don't you worry your pretty little faces. Bombay boost. But yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about something. Right, sorry, Wilds. I'm not honestly that hopeful about them adding too many new monsters to Wilds, and like, I guess it's more that just even when they do, or even if they do, it's not gonna be enough, really, is it? I don't think feline artillery is like a thing, right? Wait. MHGU, charge blade, test food. Slugger. Moxie insurance. Feline rider, weakener. Okay, yeah, there's no like the female feline exploder skill that is like so ubiquitous normally. Is that even a thing I have? Specialist, sharpshooter, slider group. I don't think I have that at all, do I? Huh. Slugger, slider, specialist, heroics, crazy luck. Yeah, I don't actually have... What's the... I don't have Moxie or Insurance. I'll just go with Black Belt, I guess, for now. Came you're seeing Monster Hunter Double Cross? Hell yeah. I'm surprised. My streams for this game have been, like, doing good in hindsight, which is kind of interesting. I guess it's one of those games that people, like, kind of search up, hoping that people are playing it. Which, to be fair, I get. I love me, like, certain older games that no one ever streams, and then when I'm like, oh, someone streamed it 5 days ago, I gotta watch that. I'm like that sometimes. Okay, we gotta hunt, I think, the good old Crab Boy next. Good old Hermitor. Good old, your skull has been in more games than you yourself, Monoblows Crab. Still can't believe... I still cannot believe Monoblows has not been in a game since fucking, what, 4 Ultimate? Crazy. But yeah, my day's been good. Work was kind of a lot today, but I made it through. And that's all that matters, I made it through. We're gonna go with capture set as usual, and this is in the dunes, so we're bringing cold drink. I think for the desert you have to bring both kinds, right? You have to bring a cold and a hot drink. If I'm... because there's like a few areas. I've not actually explored the desert yet. I've not explored the high rank maps yet, like with the intention of going to gather and stuff. I'll probably do that if I do a quest for like the Palicos. I don't know if the Palico quests in the hub unlock anything. I know that the Palico quests in the village, I've done all of those. They give you like, you know, more trade slots and whatever. I don't know if the ones here in the hub also unlock things. Is Hermitor not here? Damn, I don't know where he spawns. You, tell me where he spawns. Oh. Okay, so we do walk back here. I hope your day has also been good. I've been enjoying this game so much, man. It's not hot drinks if it's cold drinks. Ah, I see, okay. I thought it was area dependent. For like... Yeah, area, because it's like area 9, area whatever. Okay, if we're already here... Might as well pick them up. Is there a reason to collect these things? The burnt husks. I've not seen anyone like ask for them, but I pick them up when I see them. It is going to be kind of sad because I did play Rise, so I have actually fought Velstrax before. Because, I don't know if you read my description, I played Generations Ultimate as a kid, but I played it on the... Or, well, I played Generations on my little 2DS. I didn't play Generations Ultimate on the Switch, so... I'm actually missing like a lot of content that just like I haven't played before, and one of that is Valstrax. I've not hunted Valstrax at all. Okay. It's fine. Bonk, get some mount damage. What is my sub-quest actually? Okay, just kill 10 Hermitors. I'm not bothering with that. Oh, since I'm blue sharpness, I can actually ignore his shell. That's interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna get Valor mode active, and then we go full ham. Uh-oh. Aw, I should have dodged that. Husks are worthless. Aww. I thought they'd be like an upgrade material I need or something. I guess it's just to tell you that like Valstrax is coming. Ow, dodged in the wrong direction. Yeah, but there's also that like red comet I see in the sky a bunch. I might have skipped the dialogue of what that's about, or I just didn't see any dialogue about it, I'm unsure. Damn it. Okay, I'll just do this. I need to dodge around him to get my sharpness up. Man, it's so weird how, like, Wilds made the one-button sweep you can do with Charge Blade really unfun. But in this game, I actually really enjoy being in Valor mode and just only pressing the... I guess in this case it's the A button, not the B button, but that's because Switch. Like, in Wilds, it feels so brain-dead, and here you have to set up for it so much. God. I genuinely just think that, like, Wilds made the game too easy and streamlined. I think they went way too far with it. Which is... It sounds so, like, old Monster Hunter fan to say, I guess. Like, it makes me feel like I'm a... I don't know, like, I'm an elitist or something, but, like... Playing this game and having the monsters actually be threatening, actually carding to things... has been so fun. Because I just feel like, you know, they actually get to fight back. The monsters, I mean. Haha, get guarded. I was actually unsure if my shield would be strong enough to just, like, deal with that, but luckily it was. But yeah, like, I've noticed when I went back to Wilds, one of the things that bothered me about Worlds, I guess, is that, the old Monster Hunter games almost felt turn-based. And I say old, like, this is technically one of the old Monster Hunter games I'm talking about. It's like, you have to respect the monster's attacks way more. I feel like in Monster Hunter Wilds, when a monster hits me, I often have so much time to react because the monster's, like, animations last so long and my recovery is so fast that, like, I can get hit, get up, and still punish them for their move. I can oftentimes heal the damage that they did to me while they're still in the animation from the move that did damage to me. Not in this game. Like, if you get hit, by the time you're up again, the monster's already attacking you again. It's so much more deliberate. You have to be so much more smart in this game. And, okay, I don't want to talk about, like, oh, it's, like, an objectively better way to handle it. But, it is just, like... I like challenges, okay? I like a game challenging me. Okay, this should be hitting. Big boy SAD. And yes, I know SADs are not good in this game, but I'm doing it because I'm doing Valor mode. Husks are... Oh, wait, talking about insect husks? No, the red husks from Valstrax that you can find. Can you stop clawing me? Holy shit, man. You have other moves. Do you plan on trying the new world update? I actually did yesterday. I'm not gonna do it on stream. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yikes, 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 yikes. But yeah, I played the new Wilds update yesterday. I hunted Mizutsune. I hunted Zoshia. Zoshia did card me twice, but I still managed to complete the hunt first try. I don't want to say like, ooh, is bullshit, but Zoshia fainted me once because I didn't know how the mechanic worked with the crystals until Alma told me. And the second time is because when my Sacred brought me back down to the map, he was doing like his one-shot move, so I died like 2 times right in a row. And then after that, I just, like, stayed on his tail, like, literally. I feel like if you're just under and behind him, he can't really do anything to you. It wasn't disappointing. It was more challenging than the rest of Monster Hunter Wilds, but... I don't know, Reddit was making me think that the game would be, like... That it was, like, a super challenging monster that would faint me 17 times, but, yeah. He was still kinda easy. Not easy, but he was very doable. Considering I didn't know his moveset, you know. Considering it was just, fighting him for essentially the first time because the hunt in high rank, or the hunt in low rank was like so long ago that... Also, I was fighting him literally not knowing the controls because I've been playing so much Generations. And just by virtue of being a game that was meant to be played on handheld, the control scheme is quite different. So, yeah, Zoshia was difficult, but he was not... I don't think it was still the challenge that I would like for a Monster Hunter game, sadly. Still fun, though. Oh, I don't have Limit Breaker on anymore. Still good damage, though. And one claw broken. I don't actually know if, like, my build is any... I mean, I know it's good. I know it's very playable. I'm not, like, that stupid at Monster Hunter. The thing that I'm worried about is, like, I may be overestimating the damage boost that I get from Blue Sharpness, because, like, I'm using a raw Charge Blade, and I'm thinking that maybe... I should be using something with status, because I have access to a lot of Charge Blades that have status or element, and still have impact files, but I'm thinking that the auto sharpening and the blue sharpness do actually give me decent enough damage. I was thinking of going for the Nursilla Charge Blade. That one also has blue sharpness, and poison is nice. Okay. Playing since 3U for a bit, factoring the underwater combat, and yeah, deliberate. Yeah, the underwater combat was, I'm so unsure on if I'm, like, on the team of bring it back or on the team of, just let it die. I think underwater combat could be implemented better nowadays. On the DS and Wii, it was definitely not, it was not good. It was not a good implementation of it. Also, hey, I was also playing Sims 3 Ultimate, so we're both starting in the same game. Though, in that game, I never did finish G-Rank, because I'm pretty sure G-Rank in that game still has you fighting monsters with multiplayer health no matter what. And I didn't have online back then, because my parents didn't want to let me go online on my 3DS. For some reason, I don't know. They were like that. I was quite young, you know, they didn't understand technology either. 4 Ultimate is the... Like, I consider myself starting in 3 Ultimate, but 4 Ultimate was the first game I completed that I really, like, sunk my teeth into, that I consider my favorite. Though, honestly, Generations might kind of be surpassing it right now. Playing Generations Ultimate right now is really... It's something. It's really something. You get Master Rank, he'll probably... Oh, yeah, I mean, I also don't doubt that when they start adding, like, Arc-Tempered stuff, that'll be quite difficult, but I guess my worry is, like... I don't think the model that they're going for right now works with, like, even right now, the Zoshia armor is, like, fine, the Mizutsune armor is fine. You're still just gonna go, like, 4-piece Gormagala on everything. Or at least 2-piece. The actual, like, armor set meta hasn't changed. And I guess the Zoshia weapons are sometimes better than, like, perfect Arshan weapons, but only very rarely. So it's just, like, what reason do you have to hunt these things? They give you the same gems everything else does. Arshan weapons are still garbage. Unless they just do, like, every new monster they add is gonna have, like, the new OP armor. Like, then you go play, you hunt the monster 2 or 3 times, and then it's over. Like, they haven't really added anything for me to grind. Because decorations are super easy to get. There's no talisman grind, because there's no RNG in that. And the Arshan weapons are a really boring way to grind, because the differences in the Arshan weapons are so minuscule that you don't really feel accomplished getting a better weapon when it's like, oh, this one has attack +5 instead of elemental +10 or something. It's just, it's not a substantial enough difference for me to want to grind it out. And with how few monsters the game has, I don't know. I'm not saying Wild is bad, I'm definitely gonna come back to Wilds when the game has more content. It feels, comparatively to other Monster Hunter games I've been playing now, very unfinished. I hope we get Generations on Steam. Dude, a Steam port for Generations would go really hard. If they also, like, updated the graphics, online mode again. Honestly, I would love for them to remake this game. Like, full on with some of the new mechanics, but keep it, like... Don't do what you did with Rise and, like, kind of try and shoehorn in new and old mechanics, but, like, fully commit to keeping most of the mechanics the old way, but just updating some quality of life stuff. Don't streamline everything, but just give us some quality of life. Like, things like the take all button, you know, like, at the end of quests, that would be quite nice. But aside from that, like, oh man, I would love a Steam port of this game. Modding this game would go so crazy. With how much content there is in this game, modders would absolutely just wild it out. I told you he was some sort of slime mold now. So what do you think of new Zoshia lore? I mean, from what I've seen, there isn't really that much new Zoshia lore, is there? It's like kinda... like, you don't get any new lore, you just kind of know that he, like, self-replicates, which... I don't think it's a slime mold thing, it's just because he's, like, partially Fatalis, right? So he just has similar regeneration, especially when you put him next to an energy source like the Dragon Torch. I still might make a short about it, I've actually been, like, writing down some stuff. In fact, I'm currently working on a short for Mizutsune, and one short I'm actually really excited about for the Giga Creek, the Giga Crake, you know, the giant Downy Crake that's in the Gathering Hub. I think I have quite a funny one in the works for that, which is just going to be like a meme short. I'm going to try doing like my ecology thing and being like, guys, what the fuck do you want me to say about this? Look at him, he's just big. I guess he's big, that's the lore. That's gonna be the whole, like, short. It's just gonna be, like, a 20-second short, like, oh, this update added a cool new thing, and it's, like, I don't know, join his covenant. That's gonna be, like, the end joke. It's gonna be me trying to do, like, shorts editing again, because I've not made, like a proper ecology short in a while at this point. It's kinda... It's due, you know? I've been working so much on longer videos, which, granted, I still am. I've got some longer videos in the works. Underwater combat was really hurt. Yeah, underwater combat, it's like... I feel like there's the whole meme of like, oh, water levels are always unfun. Video games always add water and swamp levels and they're never fun. But I feel like this was really one of those cases where like, the water combat was kind of ahead of its time. If anything, I feel like they took what they learned and then... Because, you know, in 4 Ultimate, they essentially added the concept of verticality into Monster Hunter. You know, jumping, mounting, the insect glaive, ledges, that kind of thing. They made jumping like a thing your hunter can, like, do, and it's not just you fall down. So, I think they took a lot, and especially in Rise, I actually feel like the whole wirebug combat felt... Maybe not inspired, that might be the wrong word, but it felt like kind of a spiritual successor to underwater combat. And... yeah, I feel like... that's kind of going to be the legacy of underwater combat, but if they gave it another try, especially now that on the... if they did it on the Switch, right? On the Switch 2, for example, the Switch has always been known for having really good gyro controls, right? I mean, Splatoon is a shooter that plays almost entirely off of gyro controls, right? Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Also playing, like... I'm pretty sure bow and bowguns, both on the Switch and on, like, the PC also... you can use them with gyro controls. You can like do some fine adjusting of your aiming. I think underwater with the like good gyro we have nowadays would actually work really well. I would really like to see that. That'd be really cool. Probably not base, but in relation to what I've heard, I'd like to see the skill system help in some aspects. Yeah, no. The skill system... I'm so torn on it. Because, like, I feel like it's one of those things where the way old Monster Hunter does it is truly just, like, a legacy feature. Like, it's because they're older games. But at the same time, I just feel like it works better. Hold on, I'll elaborate on that in a moment, because I also want to... I've not been reading up on chat, I've been yapping. And I've been... Dude, I've just been fucking annihilating this Junkrat coup, I was not even paying attention. Hold on, I'll put a thing on it, a paintball. Because I'm not gonna run after it. Man, I've just not been paying attention to the game. I've just been slashing down this Junkrat. Yeah, you do your thing. I'll follow him. Let's see. Modding Tonfas would be fun, yeah. For You is your favorite as well. It's a good choice. For You is a great game. For You is a very, very good game. I genuinely thought that For You would not be worth playing anymore. I felt like... I had this thought in my head that if I went back to old Monster Hunter after having played Worlds so much, after having played Wilds so much and Rise, that it just wouldn't be possible for me to play it again. I would just feel like there's so much missing. And I'm glad I was wrong on that, because I played For You again, and it was more janky, it was more stiff. But I actually think that that's a good thing. I noticed this in the new games. The amount of movement that your hunter has is so insane when you consider the monsters' movesets have not been updated. They haven't not been updated, but they've not been updated enough to keep up with you, with the insane mobility that you have. Love the bubble femboy fox, true. Mizutsune is great. I do kind of wish that that it wasn't the only one that got all of the fucking like all of the attention of the 4 flagships from Generations, of the cross flagships, because like I want to see Astalos again, but more importantly I want to see Gammoth again, man. I hunted so much Gammoth because I wanted his charge blade. Gammoth is a fun fucking fight, and they're not gonna put him in wilds because he doesn't fit in the ice area. I mean, Glavin has even got a subspecies, right? I know that the other ones also have like deviants and stuff, but like, man, give us Gammoth back. Gammoth was amazing. Sorry, my nose is a bit stuffy. It's funny because the original Wii version had special controls for the Pro Controller. Yeah. Like, I feel like some of the Monster Hunter games kind of struggle from the fact that they aren't on consoles. It was one of those things where, like, I think Monster Hunter being available on handhelds was a very good thing for the series. I mean, it's how I got into it, right? Like, I think the access that Nintendo handhelds gave them to new fans was a great thing, but the games themselves did suffer somewhat for it. Does that work? Okay, this works. I don't know. I was unsure if this would work. Oh, I actually got a guard point there. Interesting. God damn it, come back. Honestly, I liked old Monster Hunter more after playing the Monster Hunter. I'm kind of becoming like that. I'm kind of getting that opinion. I do think Worlds is a very unique game, and I think Worlds is still... What's the word? I think it's very fair to say that you can make an argument that by consensus, Worlds is the best Monster Hunter game. In that most people in the world will enjoy playing Worlds. It's a game with a lot of broad mass appeal. Not in a bad way. I think Monster Hunter World was streamlined, but not too much. And especially after Iceborne, the game is just incredibly good. It's great at attracting new players to the franchise. But I do think that Rise tried to kind of rein it back and failed because they didn't commit to taking out a lot of the features that Worlds put in. And Wilds is just way too far for the amount of streamlining they did. The game is too simple, it's too easy, and it does not have... I don't want to say the same spirit, because that sounds so like... I don't know. You know what I mean, right? It sounds kind of... superstitious, I guess, but yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds does not have the same aura that old Monster Hunter does. Oh, that's a good hit. God, that makes you feel things. It's also kind of crazy how fast I've gotten used again to not having damage numbers. I do actually genuinely think the addition of damage numbers was a mistake. Because like not being able to see a monster's health is kind of a big thing. And by having damage numbers, you can automatically just see like what does the most damage, what of your moves, what hit zones are the best, which of your attacks are the best, which parts of your moveset can you essentially ignore. And I think a lot of the game was actually lost in that, because things like watching your sharpness decrease to see which areas on a monster are bad hit zones. So you're like, oh, I lost a lot of sharpness with that attack, so that area must be armored. And actually looking at the monster's anatomy to see like which parts of it might be armored. That's all kind of lost when you can just see the damage numbers, right? It really detracts from it, because I realized that like, not having a health bar is something that, in my opinion, if they ever take that out, if they ever give monsters health bars, like, visible, that's gonna be, like, not a Monster Hunter game anymore. But it's kind of crazy just how little you need to look at the monster. You don't really need to research them anymore. In these old games, whenever I fought a new monster, I felt like I was kind of analyzing a new species. I was like, okay, where are this thing's weaknesses? I couldn't just look it up. I mean, I could online, but, like, you know... The game didn't tell me. The game didn't tell me the hit zones. And that's one of those things where, like, yeah, you can now just go in your Hunter's Journal and see what are the hit zones. And that's streamlined. It's simpler. But something very fundamental was lost that I didn't even realize how important it was in these older games. Right? Or things like just seeing where the monster is on the map, never having to be like, oh shit, I didn't put a paintball on it and I don't know where it is. Like... learning where the monster likes to hang out, learning what areas it prefers, where it likes to eat. These are not things you have to do anymore. You get to still see them. You still get to see when a monster is like eating like food somewhere. But you're not figuring it out. There's no reason for you to like go out of your way to find out about it. It's just a thing the monster does, and you just know where it is on the map because it just shows you. Which, you know, again, it's streamlined, and it probably does attract a lot more players to the game. But man, I just feel like something was lost. Okay. Honestly, I like old monhun. Yeah, praying for my boy Gameth. I'm praying that they add like, I don't know, maybe they'll let him use the Jindahat arena or something. My Farcaster? Bro, fuck you. I thought you only ate my potions. I'm a deviant. You can be. You're allowed to be a deviant. That means I'll need a special permit to take you down, sadly, but your weapons are gonna be good for my hunter arts. I've not actually made a deviant weapon yet. I'm not gonna lie, hunting the deviants solo is really fucking boring because they have insane HP. And in the hub, all stuff has like twice the HP that they normally have, so... yeah. I might try and like convince some of my friends to play this game with me, or like I'll do like a viewer... if there's interest, I may do a thing where like I invite viewers to play just so that I can play. Though I don't know if I actually can, because I don't know if this game uses peer-to-peer connection, in which case my router doesn't allow for it, because I already can't play Smash Bros. Because of some stupid bullshit. Because my NAT type is wrong and I can't change it. I was streaming through you on a group on Discord a while ago, and one of my guys didn't know the double barbecue existed. Wait, the double barbecue? Oh, like, wasn't that the thing where it lets you cook 2 steaks at once? I actually haven't played Wilds because I only have a cheap laptop, assumed it's just reprised world. It's very different. No. I don't want to give the impression that Wilds is a bad game. But I think it is a very different game from Monster Hunter. I don't think that as a classic Monster Hunter fan you should go into it expecting something like Rise, where Rise was kind of trying to be like a return to form, a return to tradition. Wilds is very much trying to be its own game. And I think much more than any other Monster Hunter game, it is not a game you can play every day. It's not like your forever game, right? Wilds is a game that you play while there's content, and you really shouldn't force yourself to grind it because you're not going to find anything. The game gives you basically everything. I'm fucking spazzing out, Jesus. The game gives you all the info, it gives you materials really easily. Just like as a baseline, hunts in that game can take downwards of like 5 minutes or less, because you basically get auto-transported to the monster right when you start. And I know that like I am above average in terms of my skill level in Monster Hunter, I'm aware. But monsters have very little HP, they don't do that much damage, and their attacks are easily avoidable generally. And with how fast the hunts are as well, I have usually been able to make an almost complete armor set and or a weapon from 2 or 3 hunts of a monster. Because also it's really, really easy to get rare materials. The game basically hands you every rare material for free. Whereas, you know, in these games, I remember hunting Brachydios for like 3 days, trying to get 1 gem, because the hunts would all be like 20 plus minutes. For like trying to get a single plate or a single gem. Like those were, I don't want to say those were the days, but like that's, the game doesn't have the grind. And that's something that old Monster Hunter players often look for, me included. It's still very good though. Depending on how bad your laptop is, you may just not be able to play it, but the game is terribly optimized and you can fix a lot of that with mods. You can turn off the DRM because the game has 2 DRM services running. 2 of them. It has the fucking proprietary Capcom unique DRM, and then it also has, what is it? One of those like popular DRM services. It's actually crazy. And also, this is another thing. The game's frame rate is tied, or sorry, the game's damage is tied to frame rate, which is, in my opinion, I have a theory that that's why the game is trying to push frame gen on you so hard that like, oh, you should use frame gen, so that everyone locks their game with 30 FPS, but just like fakes it with 60 FPS with the frame generation. So that, because that's why like a lot of people have been having problems with bowgun, for example. Heavy bowgun gets nerfed so hard if you play at 60 FPS. Like your damage drops off insanely hard. You want to play the game at lower frame rates so that your damage doesn't get destroyed. It's terrible. But like you can fix a lot of that with mods. The game is very easily moddable. So depending on how weak your laptop is, you may be able to give that a shot, but obviously you have to buy the game. You could like buy it, mod it, and then return it if it doesn't load well. I guess that's like a strategy. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna quickly like read up on chat because I've been going on a tangent with every message I read. Let's see. Where did I stop reading? Let me actually go to live chat so I can actually see the like recent messages. I think it was a complete improvement is the new barbecue minigame. The new barbecue minigame? The like timed thingy? I mean, I feel like I never ever eat steaks, right? Like I'm never really in the need for stamina, I just eat rations because they're faster. I think damage time is only good for people like TDS for do chances. I think damage numbers do help new players figure out things like hit zones and stuff, because you see your damages, but I also feel like it takes away something. It's the whole thing of like, the more information you give the player, the easier it's going to be for them to understand it, but at the same time, you're taking agency away from the player. You're taking away the ability to learn a mechanic naturally from the player. And in doing that, every player can optimize their damage so much that the only way to make monsters like last longer is to bump up their HP pools, which is not fun, right? I'm sure a reason that my hunts in this game are taking longer is because I just do not know, like I'm not realizing that I'm hitting bad hit zones, right? That's probably a big factor. Let's see. Maybe they could do a jank solution, like you can see other players' damage numbers if you're looking through binoculars. I mean, I could see it being like an upgrade, right? Where it's like, instead of seeing damage numbers, you can see if you're hitting a bad hit zone with like a flash of color. If you're wearing like an analyzing skill, like, I don't know, 10 levels of like psychic or something. That could be interesting. Let's see. I do think the new generation monsters do look better. Oh, I'm not making a statement on the design of the new monsters. I think in terms of the design of the new monsters and the lore and the world and the setting, Monster Hunter Wilds is incredible and I fucking love it. One thing that old Monster Hunter will never have that new Monster Hunter does is that old Monster Hunter doesn't take itself seriously. This is in very many ways a game that's very comedic, doesn't take itself seriously, doesn't expect you to take it seriously. Monster Hunter Wilds takes itself very seriously and they made it work. I felt like Worlds was kind of not fully committed to being a serious game with a serious plot. This game, Wilds is, and I think Wilds' world is very believable and very immersive because of it. It's amazing. There's a reason I did so many lore videos on it, and I'm planning to do more because the world and the lore is very immersive. I do like the tracking thing was good in Worlds. Yeah, it's something I don't understand. With the open maps, tracking the monster down with the tracks and scoutflies was really fun. But then, you know, slowly, as you study the monster, you just get to know where it is. In Wilds, you just know where every monster is. And not only that, you know where every pickup is. You know where every gatherable consumable is. That was so disappointing to me. There was no... If I wasn't someone who wanted to complete the Endemic Life decks, I guess, there would have been no reason for me to explore, because I know exactly what materials I can find where by looking at the goddamn map. They don't even force you to find them first. That shit was boring as fuck. God, my nose is so stuffy. Hold on, let me... Give me a small moment. I don't know why it's stuffy. I'm not cold or anything. Ah. Breathe. Okay. Hate that Nintendo Online blocks you from playing with people because the paywall. Ah, yeah, that's fair. If you don't have Nintendo Online, that sucks. I still pay for it, even though I barely use it. And by barely, I mean I don't use it, but yeah. It's like a yearly thing. It's like cheap enough. You know, I'm not worried about it. Double BBQ lets you infinitely cook if you hold the dash button. Oh, that's awesome. Worlds is very different from Worlds. I've heard Worlds is very different from other Monster Hunters. Yeah, they've been like upgrading the series a lot. They've been modernizing it, and I don't think it's been a good thing in many ways, but mostly in the sense that, like I said, the new games are streamlined and made for a broader audience and a different audience, whereas the old games, I will say at least the old games are here, right? You can play them, and they do put Monster Hunter Generations on sale pretty often. Like, I got this game for $10. $10 for the amount of content this game has is... Like, I'm stealing from Capcom. That's not a joke. It's insane how much content this game has. So I think Monster Hunter Generations is always going to be like here to fall back on as a game with insane amounts of content and old Monster Hunter mechanics while still being relatively new and streamlined and up to date. I don't mind shorter hunts. I just hunt for the sake of hunting. I think the guild is after me for that. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I just feel like the shorter hunts make you respect the monsters. Just in general, the monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds and Worlds even are not that respectable. They're just kind of there. I feel like in this game, you're more scared of them. But that may just be a consequence of them being stronger and, you know, the mechanics being more in their favor than yours. Knowing the monsters after a few hunts is fun, ammo. Yeah, exactly. He hates us. I don't hate you, Ray. You specifically I don't hate. My laptop couldn't run Worlds. That's fair. I barely was able to run Worlds on my old computer. My new one actually handles it pretty well. Okay, we have a Plesioth in the Misty Peaks. We researchers are fascinated by its ability to live anywhere from the dry deserts to tropical forests. Of course, it doesn't change anything with regards to your quest or the hunt. Simply be careless. Yeah, we're about to see the hip check. You guys are not ready. If there's any people in here that have only played Worlds and onward, bro, you're not ready for the hip check machine that is Plesioth. We're gonna get fucking slammed into the ground. I think a good middle ground would be an option to turn off hit numbers. You can turn off the hit damage numbers. It's just a case of like, why would you, right? Like, it's only beneficial in terms of like optimizing your damage. You'd be actively hindering yourself, taking a mechanic away from the game. But it's one of those things where like, yeah, it would be like, I don't know. The game is not designed to have the hit numbers off, the new games at least. It expects you to know the hit zones. I did hear some dedicated fans recently open up fan servers on the PS2. Yeah, I saw that too. One of the reasons I actually got back into these older Monster Hunter games was because I found a YouTuber whose name is like Flynn or something, who does videos on older Monster Hunter games and mysteries and stuff, and, you know, they opened up Locklack again in Monster Hunter in Tri. Apparently Tri is very different and in many ways better than 3 Ultimate. It's something I might want to try out, to be honest. Haha, try out. There's the fish. But yeah, like, I kind of want to give it a try. A try. An attempt. I also sort of want to play Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate again, but for Ultimate the servers are completely closed. Though granted, I'm also playing this game essentially completely offline, so, you know, it's not the end of the world to play offline. As your monster analysis increases, you can see where the monster likes to sleep and drink, common areas to find them. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the stuff you learn naturally in this game, right? Like, where do they usually spawn? Where do they eat? Where's their sleeping place? A lot of that info, like, you're just given all of it. They don't, like, I'm not asking them to just, like, not show the monster on the map, but I am asking them to at least make it gradual. Give me something to explore. Hell, okay, I'm just gonna pause quickly, because this would be an awesome idea. Imagine if instead of just like looking for tracks for the monster, with how few monsters Wilds has, and some areas are dedicated to certain monsters, like even Quematrees has like a unique nesting area, there could be things in that area that you look for, right? It's like, oh, every now and again when you're exploring that map, generally, you go to that area and you find some feathers and you're like, oh, now you found Quematrees' like nesting location, so whenever it's close to there, it'll give you like a little ping if you're hunting it. That kind of thing. Beware of amazing thighs. No, it's not about the thighs. It's all about the hips. Oh, excuse me. Flynn's channel. Yeah, Flynn. That was his name. He kind of motivated me to get back into these older games. Because, like I said, before this, I was like, oh man, the old games, they're so janky. They're so janky and old. That's a massive Plesioth. Excuse me? He's bigger than I remember him. He's bigger. That's quite. He's big. He's quite large. I don't think we're gonna even get hip checked. I think we're actually out of range of his hips. Jesus, is he guaranteed to be Gold Crown in this urgent quest or something? My God. Was he always this big? I feel like a lot of monsters in Double Cross and Generations Ultimate, they've been like bigger than I remember them. This guy is fucking massive, Jesus. At least he's not like the weird, like, the fish Oni demon, you know, the fish Oni. That fucking guy. Hit. I actually think I missed because his head is too high up. Yeah, that's the hip check, by the way. If you're, like, in the same, like, general area as him when he does that move, you're gonna get hit. There's no way to escape it. That thing has a hitbox the size of a universe. I say as I evade it casually. It's the biggest... Yeah, it's I used to be Pretendo for 4U. You can also use Pretendo in Citra. Yeah. But, you know, like, watching Flynn's channel, I watched some footage of him doing, like, a... I think it was Gen Moran fight. And I was like, wait, that looks fine. Like, the movement doesn't look as janky as I'm imagining it. And then I was like, I'll try Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate again. I fired up on my 3DS. I hunted the Bruchidios and I hunted Dalamadur. Dalamadur fucking wrecked the floor with me. He absolutely wiped me. Because I got so used to, like... This is actually something that I really prefer. Not being able to restock. I actually kind of think restocking mid-quest is bad. And I'm fully committed to defending this now. Because... Like, if you're able to restock mid-quest, it makes you very flippant with your healing. I played so much more defensively after I realized, like, oh shit, I'm out of potions, I just have the first aid meds, and because Dalamadur's arena doesn't have any, like, anything to gather, I can't upgrade them, so this is it, this is all my healing. And after that, like, I managed to do twice the hunt length without healing, but eventually he just, like, whittled me down with the heat damage and stuff. Like, that's the kind of thing that I feel like new Monster Hunter is very much missing, is like, just respecting the monster, respecting their health, respecting your health. Oh, I forgot that Plesioth has sleep. Ow, ow. That was quite a stream. Nope. Yoink. Can you, like, not be right at the area entrance, by the way? My god. I need red. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. Is this thing missing a new one? Daddy Fish, Big Fish, Plesioth of Tren. I think there's a certain charm in jank as long as it's not completely destructive to gameplay. I'm kind of getting to that point as well. Because I feel like the jank here... Okay, so I have a friend who says that he can't play Cross. He says he actually played Generations... He bought it on the Switch or on the No, sorry, he bought Generations on the 3DS. And he said this was before he ever played Worlds. And he fired it up and he said he couldn't play it. He played it for like 30 minutes and then he closed it and never played it again. Because he says he was fighting with the camera. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you were playing on the new 3DS, so you had like a C-stick. I played the game without a C-stick, I was fine. And he was like, no, he was fighting with the camera. I still don't get what he means because, like, I'm playing it now on the Switch and, like, it just controls like Monster Hunter. You know, the camera controls haven't changed. But, like, I kind of do understand with, the jank can get in the way for him, but to me it doesn't feel like jank because it just feels like controlling the camera. I still don't quite know what he means, to be honest. But yeah, like, the jank of Monster Hunter games, the old ones, is not... It doesn't get in the way of you having fun, I would say. At least for me, it doesn't. You know, I can only speak for myself in the end. They bring him back in the DLC and keep the hitbox. I would love to see Plesioth again. God, that would be fun. I think jank is usually only enjoyed by nostalgic players. I kind of disagree. I think a certain amount of jank is sometimes good in the sense that games can be designed around the existence of jank. And when a game updates, like in World, for example, the game still kind of has some mechanics that expect the jank from the older games. What's a good example for this? I think a good one is healing, right? You could very much call the healing mechanics of these older games where you have to stand still to heal. You could call that jank. I would be like not... I don't think it'd be a wrong description of it, where like you stand still and you flex to heal. You could call that jank. But in Monster Hunter World at least, they didn't really adjust the movesets of monsters enough. So a lot of the time, when they're like charging you or using beam attacks on you, they don't track you enough to where you can't just like heal and walk out of the way, making healing in that game very powerful. And honestly, they've not adjusted it enough still to my liking. I still feel like healing and walking is honestly a bad mechanic. I'm realizing just how much I don't like it after playing this game. Because I honestly feel like, first of all, it's actually faster to heal in this game. Because you get all of the health from your potion at once. But like, you have to actually learn a monster's moveset. You have to know when you can safely heal. In the new games, you can just heal whenever. Hell, in Monster Hunter Wilds, you know what I do every time I get hit? I call my Sacred, he picks me up with 17 million iframes, and I heal while I'm like insanely fast. There's no reason for me to learn a monster's movesets if I can jump on like a runner bird on a chocobo every time I get hit. Let's see. You bring extra materials since you can restock, so make sure it's an item more important. Yeah, that too, that too. You have to... That's another thing is like the... Oh shit, I wanted to Superman dive out of the way to heal, but I didn't. Oopsie. Let's see. I also was looking at chat. And also, there's a light in my eye, and also I'm a birthday boy, and it's also my birthday, and I'm a birthday boy with glasses, and you're not allowed to make fun of me, because I'm a little birthday boy, and you're not allowed to make fun of me. Let's see. I want to see this fish and chicken. What the fuck? I have heard that I would like if you could deposit items in the red or blue thing and send them directly to your box so you can at least manage your inventory. I mean, that's what you can do in this game. That's actually why in this game I think the inventory management is fucking awesome. Because first of all, you have your field pouch, right? Then you have your ammo pouch as well. But then you have 3 pages of stuff where it's like, you know, your items, your whetstones, your potions, whatever, your map. But when I'm full on items, I can go to this guy and send items back. I'm not forced to keep all of those items with me. It's kind of the perfect way to handle it. You can't get items from your box, but you can bring items to your box so that you can just, not fill up your inventory too much. Your friend might just have stick drift on the camera kept moving. That's actually a fair point. It might have just been that. Because I think the C-stick on the 3DS was kind of vulnerable to that, right? Like I said, I played it on the... Not even 3DS, I played it on the 2DS. So I actually did all of my camera controls with the... Not with the D-pad, but with the D-pad that was on the touchscreen. I put a touchscreen D-pad for my right thumb to use, and that's how I controlled that game. And you know what? I loved it. People love with a lot of jank Oblivion. I've never played a Skyrim game. I've played Skyrim, like the actual Skyrim game, when I was like 12. I played it once. I did the like first... I did like the opening, and I didn't like it. And that's it. That's all the Skyrim I ever played. And quite frankly, I just don't... I don't know what it is, but just like looking at the game, I just don't think I would enjoy it. It just doesn't look like my style of game. I'm not a big fan of like big open world Skyrim-esque RPGs. It's not my style of thing. I also wasn't able to finish Baldur's Gate, and I'm really sad about it. Because I really want to, but like, it's been so long since I played, and I'd have to restart it to like understand the story again and where I was, and there was like, I made it like impossible for me to romance Karlach, which is what I wanted to do. So, I don't know, like, I'd have to replay the whole game essentially, and I just don't want to do that because there's a lot of game, which is a great problem to have, but like, yeah. I still haven't... I didn't look at any of the, like, story stuff, so I'm still spoiler-free if I do ever decide that it's time. God, the fucking hip check. I really need to bring max potions on quest with me at this point, honestly. I need to kind of redo my item loadout. I need to start bringing max potions. Especially against these, like, hub monsters that have more health. Because they whittle me down, man. They whittle me down. Let's see. I think the camera controls are bad in 1 and 2, but that's more of a problem. Attacks me down to the right stick. Like in Monster Hunter 1 and 2? I feel like 1 and 2 can kind of be excluded, because like those games are actually so old and jank that they have a very specific audience of people who would still play them, and it's... I don't know. I don't know if there is any reason as a modern Monster Hunter fan to play those games. Maybe for nostalgia, but I don't think that they would be fun for their own sake the same way that this game is. Like, I'm not playing Generations Ultimate for the nostalgia, I'm just playing it because I'm having a lot of fun. Mistakes are glitches like Please's ungodly hitbox. That's fair. I think that you can say is one of those things where it's like, that's the kind of jank that is, like, fun and appreciated by players. Because it also creates certain memes, you know. A perfect game can't have, like, fun community memes. It can, but I guess, you know, you know what I'm talking about. You get me. You get what I'm talking about-ing. Can you actually cut this thing's, like, tail off? I kind of doubt it with how much he's fucking flailing. I want to get one more, like, big SAD off while I'm still in Valor mode. I think I can. I just need to be fast. Come on. Before limit break, or before Valor mode runs out. Nice! Oh, what did I break? Did I break, like, the tail? Or the leg? I broke something. Ow. Just see this fish in thigh highs. I mean, I can show you this fish, but as a person. I'll show you after the quest. Oh god. No! Bro, I'm getting my shit rocked. I need to bring max potions. I'm actually getting my shit rocked. Okay. I should see if I can craft some max potions. Or some nutrients, maybe. What do I need to craft nutrients? Godbug, blue mushroom. Oh boy, dragon... No, oh god, that's a lot. Oh boy. Okay, let's take our supplies. Throwing knife. Ooh, regular throwing knife. Wait, I might actually... take a moment to go gathering, just so I can do these, like, combination thingies. Nah, that wouldn't be worth it. I don't think there's a reason to, like, fill out the combination thingy completely. Plus, I don't want my combinations to fail because I didn't bring my combo books. Let's see. I like the Palamutes and the carry companions made for traversing, but mid-fight it does take away from the fight. Yeah. I like, don't get me wrong, I fucking love the Sacred. The Sacred I think are amazing, and they're so cute, and they're one of the reasons I even bought Wilds. But the fact that you're able to call them mid-combat is way too broken. Like, they should be, like, terrified and not approaching the monster when you're in combat. The fact that they just don't care is kinda crazy. Imagine carting to a fish. Yeah, listen, you as a hammer player, you would just be crying because you can't reach this thing's face, okay? You'd look at it and be like, but how do I get up to its face? And I'd be like, that's the neat part. You don't. You don't get on its face. Because he's too tall. He's a tall fish. Okay, I just won't die. Are you kidding? Get back here. 1 and Does play very differently from the Pro games and 2P onward. Yeah, I imagine. They're, I feel like those games are maybe a bit plagued by not quite knowing that, like, not quite having an identity yet. It's kind of like when you look at the original Pokemon game, right? Like Red and Blue and Gold and Silver, where, like, those games were designed more closely to games like Dragon Quest than what we would today describe as, like, monster collection games, you know? Just because they didn't really have that identity yet. They were, I mean, like, one of the best examples for me is always Onyx, where the Pokemon Onyx, the reason it sucks so much, it's because its stats were designed to be a boss fight for the early game. It's meant to be fast because it's meant to outspeed you, and defensive because most of your Pokemon, except for your starter, are going to be physical attackers, and they want you to use your starter, right? It's like... That's why, to this day, it sucks, because it was designed during a time when Pokemon, like, wasn't really, like, its own identity. It was just, like, an RPG. So it was designed like an RPG. So I'm guessing, like, Dose and Monster Hunter 1 are kind of similar in that sense. You need to stream Oblivion? I don't want... I'm just not a fan of, like, first-person, open-world RPG stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like the gameplay just wouldn't be interesting enough. I'm very much someone who likes really intricate combat. That's, like, my thing. I want, like, combat I can really sink my teeth into. And from what I've seen, like, and played, Skyrim just kind of doesn't have that. It's a lot more of, like, an everything game, I guess. Where it has, like, a lot of story, and it has a lot of mechanics, and a lot of choices, and just, like... I feel like it would be too much for me to really enjoy it, with none of the stuff being fleshed out enough. I don't know. It's just not a game I was ever really interested. Maybe at some point I'll look into it, but I've got so many other games on my, like, to playlist, and if I'm gonna play an RPG, like, I should play Baldur's Gate. I need to finish Baldur's Gate. Less of a grinding game, more of a hunting game. Interesting. I mean, that's also good. That's like an interesting thing to hear about a Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter, but you don't have to grind. Ah, finally. Okay, now he's doing his, like, his weird limpening thingening. Bro, Plesioth moves so strangely. I hope I don't have to hunt this thing too much. Oh, you fucking... hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Get back here, you absolute bastard. I almost never find myself combining in the new games. Oh yeah, I mean, why? Why would you need to? Combining is like... This is kind of a problem I have with Monster Hunter Wilds specifically, actually. Is that the game is so streamlined that I feel like 30% of the mechanics are just there because they're legacy features, but they're not at all implemented to the game. Combining is one of them. And, what are some other ones? Paintballs that are in the game for some reason. Those also feel kind of a legacy feature. Honestly, a lot of the way that, like, weapons display their stats, like the raw damage and stuff, feels kind of like a legacy feature because, like, they're trying to streamline all of these things, but at some point there's so little of the original mechanic left that you're better off just, like, designing it from the ground up. It's not a big problem, but it is a problem I've noticed. And yeah, combining is definitely, like, a huge one where it just is an issue. Also, inventory space. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how big my inventory is in Wilds, because I don't think I've ever run out, except for when I'm really gathering a lot. When I'm gathering a lot of stuff and I'm also carrying hunting ingredients, but even then, like, you just go back to your tent for 2 seconds. It doesn't matter how big your inventory is. Like, there's no downside. At this point, like, having a maximum inventory size, that feels like a legacy feature. Like, they should just make you have, like, infinitely deep bags. Because if they're gonna make it so easy to return to your tent, you're not... Like, the reason that your inventory size is limited is so that you can't bring everything, right? You can't bring every buffing thing and whatever, and then still go collect things. But in Wilds, you can. You can have every piece of buff equipment and buff consumable in your inventory, use them all. And then when you run out of inventory space, because you're gathering materials and also carving monsters, like, you just fly over to your tent. Like, they should just remove the inventory limit at this point, because it's just like, now it's just chafing against all the things they've made. It doesn't add anything. It doesn't give you any challenge anymore. So it's just an annoyance that's left over. Hunter rank 5. It seems all I ever do is congratulate you. Speaking of progress, we finally dispatched another team to investigate the Wyvern's End. The carcass hasn't been sighted since you last drove it away. Guild's orders, so I couldn't say no. That's sad. I can't check the bad feeling I have about this. I mean, I only drove it away. It's not dead. I'm talking to my cataloger about your progress. I'm a little jealous, actually, to tell you the truth. My dream is to become a researcher at the Y Academy, but my progress has been so slow. I have to intern as a guild gal before I can even take my entrance exam. Don't get me wrong, the gig's great, but... Oh, damn. I guess she's not really living the life, huh? Drink water, hydrate. Drink water, you need it. I actually drank a whole bottle before stream, so I'm good. I drink a lot of water. I have a wonderful, awesome, amazing bottle. And I'm gonna see if I can find it. I have a very specific bottle that I really, really love, and it's like the best water bottle I've ever had. Oh, damn. Wait, I need to see if I can find it. I don't think I can. But it's a really incredible water bottle that has, like... It's really simple. It has all the features you need in a water bottle. It's not too much, it's not too little, and it's perfect. It's the perfect water bottle, and I always have it filled up. It's awesome. In one and those, monster availability is random most of the time, so you end up using pieces of different armor sets to give yourself a full fit. Skill system is number-based in old games. Wait, so are you saying the skill system in Monster Hunter 1 and those works the same it does in Worlds? Like, is that how it works? Because that's kind of cool if it is the case, that it's like, that's actually the original system. I wouldn't know that. I was talking about his water bottle like it's his soulmate. Listen, okay. Would you rather talk to a streamer who does not get excited over little things? Find joy in life, okay? Buy a water bottle that's on sale for 10 euros, and then realize that it's the best water bottle you've ever had, and every water bottle that's trying to, like, get sold to you for $100 is actually just scamming you. Right? It's awesome. Find joy in the little things, okay? Be whimsy. Find yourself some whimsy. Go outside and find a rock and get really excited over it. Or like look at a bumblebee flying around and be like, wow, that's a cool fucking bumblebee. Do that. That's my assignment for you for today. Remember that being alive is to enjoy things. Alright, we're doing just somewhere. There's not really anything I need right now from the hunters, so I'm just kind of throw them out. I don't really care. Please tell me you have stickers on the water bottle. That sounds like a terrible idea. I would. I have a lot of stickers on my laptop. My laptop is full of stickers. And I plan to get more at some point. But putting stickers on a water bottle sounds terrible because as soon as you like put in the washing machine or like water just spills out a little bit, like the stickers would peel off. You just lose your really cool stickers. It sounds terrible. I don't want to do that. Large lobster shell. Okay, what does Plesioth give me? Capture and mounting and vault. Oh, so this is like the ultimate insect glaive armor. Jumping attack damage, mounting. Man, actually with aerial style charge blade, I might try this. Or I might just switch over to insect glaive a little bit. Why'd you put a water bottle in the washing machine? Because it's a stainless steel water bottle that you can wash in the washing machine. And if I put like sugar, if I put like water in it with a little bit of like syrup or something, I don't want there to be like sugar residue that can create mold. So just like every 2 or 3 days, I just put it in the washing machine alongside with the other dishes. It's washing machine resilient, like I can do it. Or resilient, resistant, you know, it's you're allowed to put it in there, so might as well before I like hand wash it. I mean, I do still hand wash it after use, but mold adds flavor. You know, you're not wrong. So I'm not gonna... Oh wait, did I say washing machine? I'm so sorry. See, in German, you have Waschmaschine und Spülmaschine. Washing machine would be like for clothes, but then dishwasher doesn't have a direct translation from German. It would be like... I don't know. Like, it's still like a different word for... I don't know, like... spraying machine, I guess? So I just confused myself. It's fine. A dish... No. Yeah, I put it in the washing machine. You're right. Yeah. It's the same. 10 for a skill, 5 for each level. Ah, I see. I wanted to check... Right, I wanted to check the charge blade if there was like a Plesioth charge blade. A lot of languages have that. Yeah. I mean, I'm like fucking quadlingual, so it's difficult for me to sometimes know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, nothing interesting. I got the bistro ticket G. I don't know where from, but I'm just like... Now this fucking purple sharpness paralyzing switch charge blade is just looking me in the face, and I'm like, I really want to make this. But it's a G rank thing, and I just have it unlocked, but I can't make it because I can't get the other materials, and it's really annoying. Whimsy maxing from here on out. Hell yeah. Always whimsy max. Always joy mog people. Joy mogging's crazy. IRL stream, just you going out. I don't want to dox myself. I don't want to do that. I did think about it, but I don't want to dox that'd not be very whimsical of me. I live in a very, like, distinguishable area. Like, if you knew exactly where I lived, it would not be difficult to find me. Especially because, like, I work in a public place, so you could just look for me, and, you know, I talk there, so you could find my voice. Also, I look like my avatar, so it would not be difficult. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do an IRL stream. Let's see. What are the hub quests here? Actually, I don't care because I'm just gonna hunt whatever's fun. And what do we? Because now we're at the part of the stream that I want to reach. I wanted to reach Hunter rank 5. So I'm gonna take suggestions here. What Hunter rank 5 monster should we hunt? I've not hunted Zamtrios since 4 Ultimate. That could be a fun one. I want to hunt Zamtrios. I could get the upgraded Nibelsnarf Charge Blade. That's a cool Charge Blade. Nursilla. I could get the Nursilla Charge Blade. That's a pretty good one. Where are these ones, like, differently colored? Am I... Wait, I'm not crazy, am I? What? Wait, am I... Sorry, am I going insane? Brood of the Sand. Why are some of these... Like, the text is, like, slightly more blue. Right? Am I going insane? No, it's slightly more blue. What the hell is going on? You would consider doing... No, would not. Blonde germ in a bakery will surely be easy to find. I mean, one with as much cake as I have. You know, I'm realizing actually a lot of... Whenever I talked about it, like, oh, I don't have that much ass, I'm kind of realizing that's because I have really bad posture. Because I have a really bad back. I think I actually have, like, a decent ass. I've been doing some, like, posture exercises daily. But yeah, I want to do Zamtrios. It's been so long since I hunted it, and it's such a cool monster. So we're getting a hot drink. I'm bringing max potions on this one, and I'm bringing an ancient potion, and I'm also bringing... Nah, I'm not doing demon drugs yet. I'm not that far gone. FC Mary waddled in GU. I don't think I've seen that yet either, actually, yeah. You know what? After this, we're also gonna do some... let's also do some Palico quests where we just go gathering, so we can just, like, explore the maps. I think that could be a fun thing to do. Just go, like, explore a bit. Oh, also, if you see the stream doing, like, a VSync issue, because I've seen my Switch do that sometimes, do tell me. I don't look over at the recording footage enough. Oh, also, please let me know if the audio is good, because I'm wearing headphones connected to my Switch, so I have no idea what the PC audio is like. So do let me, like, do tell me if it's, like, wrong in some way, because I do not know. Ah, the Frozen Seaway. I've missed this place. Okay, where's the shark? Hey! Hey! Area 2. Okay, yeah, I remembered him always being there. He's always in that area. He always starts there. Dude, the old monster knowledge all coming back. Snarf. I'll do Snarf maybe later today. I'll maybe do a Snarf stream. Snarf hunt. Take advantage of the testosterone while you have it and do a gajillion squats. You actually make a fair argument. I should probably do, like, a lot more exercising. The problem is that because of my, like, terrible back, though I have now found out, I don't know if I talked about it, but I got some kind of bad news from the geneticist in that I didn't get a diagnosis. So I'm kind of back to square one of, like, I still think I have EDS, it's just that they didn't find any versions that match their database, so they can't help me. Because, you know, with rare genetic conditions, it's kind of a crapshoot. But yeah, also, Ray, what do you think of this monster? I thought you would really like this thing. The big fucking, like, ice shark. He's not even in his, like, cool form yet. Also, a big thing with him is that Zamtrios actually, they feed on blood. They're like leeches, essentially. It's like a leech shark. It's fucking awesome. I love this thing. Underrated ass monster that has not been in the game since way too long. Hell yeah. Sounds good to me. That's good. Oh, speaking of sound, just quickly. I know I was like, ooh, Monster Hunter Wilds, blah blah blah. Oh, now he's in his cool ice form. Look at him. I feel like this is a very Raymundo monster. At least in a way. The leech shark frog. It's all the best design aspects of anything. Such a cool thing. Such a cool monster. Man, do I have like no fucking ice resistance on this armor? Jesus. Oh yeah, -4. Okay, I should have eaten for ice. I need to stop eating for attack up my medium. Honestly, I need to start eating for defense. I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, like the monsters in this game are more difficult, then I don't respect them at all. Whoop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Sharpen up with dodging, because Sergio's Charge Blade is awesome. Sergio's weapons in general. Ow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that when I'm Ice Blighted. Oh god. Okay, he's over there. That's fine, that's fine. They're going off my Palicos. Way more muted than in for ultimate. I mean... I don't know, man. The thing is, like... I've noticed that the old games are actually a lot more colorful and vibrant than the new games, just in general. Starting in Worlds, they really made the games very muted. And I was looking at, like, reshades, right? Like, reshade mods and shaders that are available on, like, modding platforms. And I was like, oh man, these look so unrealistic. And they do, but they do make the game look more like old Monster Hunter. Though I do actually think that this is not really a criticism, it's just like a different design choice, because they do make the game work. It's a lot more immersive and realistic with the muted colors. It may also be that like there's some stream compression going on because I don't actually have the best capture card that I'm using for the Switch. I'm not using like a full like awesome Elgato branded thing. It's just like some shit I found on Amazon that I've had for 2 years and never used up until now. Because it's got some delay, which is why I'm also like... I'm not actually playing from my capture card, I'm playing from my... I have my Switch hooked up to my PC's monitor, and then I'm just feeding it into the thing. So if you notice me reacting to things slightly early, that's why. Because there's like a 0.2 second delay or something. Which in this game actually matters, not gonna lie. Ooh, get screwed, get screwed, get screwed, get fucked, get mogged, get meeked. I broke your leg. Get legged. Yeah, not so nice not having a leg, is it? What sound am I using? Valor! I actually started the stream off, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, like explaining, because before this I was using Adept, and then I was using Aerial for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Valor Style is the new one. I want to try it, because that was one I didn't try out before in regular generations when I played on the 3DS way back in the day. And it's so fun. I actually genuinely kind of think that this is how Charge Blade should work. In the sense that, like not with all sheathing, but like the way you charge your shield and the way it plays is just so fucking fun, man. Valor Style is amazing. I love Valor Style. It's so good. It's such a fun way for the game to like do the charging mechanic. Oh god, that's gonna be... Really liked it. You don't know the blood part? Yeah, Zamtrios no longer fleets on blood, but like the little Zamites, his children, they are essentially leeches. They will also like... I might show you in a little bit, hold on. I might try and show you after the hunt or something. Remind me. Ray, remind me, this is on you now. After the hunt, or like when he leaves the area, to show you what the Zamites do. Because I want to show you. I want to stun him or like get him on the ground. Oh right, he also does that. He also has inflation. I forgot he's also like the inflation shard. Never mind, I take back that this is a very Raymundo monster. I feel like you would not like this part. I forgot. I actually just forgot that he does this. I completely forgot. That's crazy. I just completely deleted this part out of my brain. Oh, that's so funny. He's just like, what did you say about me? You call me the shark boy, huh? Yeah, and then he's... I don't know why he reminds me of like the Great Mighty Pooh, you know? I am the Great Mighty Pooh. That's what he looks like when he's doing the, like, shooting the ice balls. Oh god. I should heal. Once again, I'm sitting here and not respecting the monster. It's just that your health bar looks so big. Because it covers the whole screen, but it really isn't. It really isn't that big. Come on, let me... No, come on, I want to do big explosion. No! My Valor mode. I kind of wish there was a way to, like, keep Valor mode active longer. Or, like, what's the word? Oh, no. Yeah, he's deflating. It's not actually water, is it? It's like water vapor. Or, like, ice water, something like that. Okay. Yeah, Limit Breaker's gonna run out, sadly, I think. I'm not really gonna get to use it much. And there's no Zamites left, so I can't show you what the Zamites do. I can't show you what that Zamite do. The only thing I don't like about Zamtrios is that it's only early mid-game. Yeah, it's one of those monsters, right? It's like on the stronger than Rathian scale of power, I guess, where it's like kind of similar to Rathalos and those kind of monsters. He's goofy though, I like it. He is very goofy. One of the few modern monsters I like. He's awesome. He's fucking awesome. We're Zamtrio stands in this house. No one's allowed to shit talk him. Yeah, I didn't time my Limit Breaker well. Now I got it, but I don't have my Limit Breaker big explosion capability. That's sad. I already cut the tail, or at least, like, you know. I made it go big ouchie. Now he's angry. I feel like he's probably almost dead though. Yeah, I do like that Zamtrios has like essentially 3 different forms, right? He's got like normal, he's got ice covered, and he's got inflation. It's interesting. They really went full on. Show me the Zamites. I will after this hunt. I need to like... Yeah. Like there need to be Zamites in the actual area, and in the previous area there weren't any left. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna like max potion here. Yorks! I was just scared a little bit there. I'm allowed to be a little bit scared. I want to wobble this guy. Me when I ice climbers on him. Me when I climb. Oh yeah, I've got a Zamite on me now. You can see what they do, yeah. Wait, is he doing like a... Wait, he's doing a like the crocodile roll. He's doing the death roll. I didn't even notice that that's what they do. I didn't know that. Yeah, they stick to you and like drain your health, and as they do it they grow. Because you see that Zamite there? There's like these little small ones, and then there's this big one. This is how big they can get just like off of you. It's actually really interesting. That they like you can make them, if you're not careful, like they will grow too big and become like an actual problem. They don't grow to the size of like a full Zamtrios ever, but they can get quite big. He always just waits. He just waits. It's terrifying. Warming is warmed up. Oh Jesus, okay, so we've been in this hunt for maybe a bit too long. God damn, we're out of Valor mode, which feels my shield damage is not increased anymore. That's the one shitty part, is that in Valor mode you can't, when you're using Valor style, you can't manually charge your shield. But it's one of the trade-offs, you know? It's very worth it though, I think, for getting the access to the blue shield. Because blue shield mode is very cool. Yeah, this is what I mean, like, I tried to heal there, and I did get a heal out of it, but because I did not, like, respect the monster's timing, like, I couldn't just, like, avoid that attack while healing. Like, I was healing, I was committed. You have to actually know the monster's timing. Which is far more fun, in my opinion, than just, like, getting to heal and it being, like, slower, but, like, insanely safe. And he go bwomp. Ba-womp. Get back here. Get your fat ass back here. Oh god, I should have Valor moded. I need to stop trying to like guard mode or guard point, because honestly guard points in this game kind of suck. They really didn't. Oh, they really weren't nice to guard modes or guard points. I should heal while I'm out here. I don't know what I'm doing. He's actually an amphibian. Yeah, he's not actually a leviathan, which I really like. Yeah, he's a shark, frog, leech, all those combined. Great fucking, great design, inspiration on this guy. We stand Zamtrios. Ooh, interesting guard point there. Surprised I'm still in Valor mode, to be honest. Okay, that one was a bit more, game set down was a bit more. I should really do guard. Oh yeah, doesn't his stomach get more red the more he's hurt when in this form? And that's how you kind of know, like, how far along you are to making him go back into normal mode? Yeah, that's why. Because his stomach got, like, kind of red there. Are you done? You should really be almost done, man. He's not. Okay, well, dude, he is resilient. He's a resilient guy. Starts to describe a specific fetish. That's how the inflating shark felt. This was obviously created before. No. This game was like made in 2016 or 18. They know what... Oh wait, actually I guess 4 Ultimate was like 2012, but still, they knew what they were doing. Zamtrios used the Tetsu skeleton. Oh, I didn't know that. They use the same skeleton. That's interesting. But look, the big ones actually like are kind of annoying. And the small Zamites, they've got like a... I don't know. Zamite's a very interesting monster. It's got a very interesting ecology to it. It's to cut down on McDonald's. I mean, it's all water weight, you know, it's fine. It's... Okay, you know what? I think I deserve a joke of the year for that one, actually. I think that joke deserves me to, like... I think everyone should subscribe right now because of how good that joke was. Because that joke was incredible, and I deserve it. Because you can maintain Valor mode while attacking. Yeah, no, that's true. I know that you can, it's just that for... The problem with Chargeblade, I feel like, is that most of the... You don't have, like, fast attacks as much as other weapons. So you need to specifically do Valor attacks while already in Valor mode, and it's kind of difficult to remind yourself of that. Because the best thing to do in Valor mode is spam your, like, your A button, like, charge move. So it's a bit of a juggling act, but I really like it. It really feels like you're actually trying to maintain some kind of timing. Dude, after playing fucking Wilds, where the game essentially just hands you a win as soon as you activate your Savage Axe, having to actually, like, charge my Charge Blade and having to, like, be smart about how I charge it and maintaining the charge, honestly, like, very refreshing. I'm not gonna complain about the fact that in order to play well with this, like, more difficult, nuanced playstyle, because, like, I could just do, like, Guild or Striker style or something like that, where, like, it's not as difficult to maintain your gimmick. But no, I'm choosing to play Valor mode because it's a lot more difficult, but it's for a lot more reward, right? Like, I gain more benefit from properly managing all my bars. And that's what is fun about the Charge Blade, you know, that's why I play this weapon. Don't you dare interrupt me. No! You bastard. I'm actually gonna die if he hits me here. Oh god. Scrimblow, can you... Thank you. Never mind, you didn't distract him. You did not distract him. Scrimblow, you did not distract him. Oh boy. Okay. Hate that they had the Zamites and Rise but no Zamtrios. I remember that! It was so bullshit! Absolutely unreal that they did that, honestly. Like, they could have at least... I don't know, man. At least put, like, a Zamtrios skeleton somewhere on a map or something, or, like, give an explanation as to why. It's unreal. Just more and more Pokemon becoming humanoid. That's not just you, actually. That has to... It has been going on for a while. One of the leading theories is that it has to do with the anime, actually. Oh, come on! Bastardo. But yeah, like, one of the reasons why, for example, Pikachu has, like, de-chonkified over the years is because humanoid shapes, like humanoid creatures, characters are easier to animate. So that's why Pikachu went from like fat rat to essentially humanoid. And same kind of goes for a lot of other Pokemon, that they're like when they're designed around the anime, when they know like a character in the anime is gonna have them. But also just in general, like humanoid designs have always been around. I wouldn't be surprised to say that like in terms of numbers, it's not actually anymore. That it's like the same amount. But I feel like they're maybe more noticeable because people talk about them more, there's just more porn, I don't know. In a way, you little sharkling. Look at him just death rolling on me. Okay. Let me do it, let me do the move, let me do the move. No! You avoided it by dying! How dare you? Didn't even let me break your shark fin. Okay, fine. Maybe I can kill him? Or is it capture time? I think it's capture time. I think we're capturing. Just because he's kind of getting angry. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Any sparklies? No sparklies. Do you plan on getting the funny blue pills? It's a bit of a personal question. The TLDR right now is I'm not fully sure. It depends. There's also like a bunch of stuff going on in the world right now, you know. Politically and with health concerns and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the hassle. And even if, I don't know if it's the right decision for me. I'm still thinking about it. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be noticeable for people, right? Like, because like I'm still gonna do like voice training, which is kind of independent of that, so yeah, that just depends. Oh god damn it, dude. Oh god. No, that's actually really bad. Wait, that's really bad. Wait, this is really bad. Wait, this is really bad. Wait. No! I was almost out! Ah, you got me. I've been gotten. I've been get. Missed my Chunk Electric Rad. Yeah, Chunk Electric Rad was cute. I guess they kind of brought him back for, what's the word? For Gigantamax. He eats you? Yeah, have you seen this fucking guy? He's like 90% mouth. Human Pokemon are more like individual character. Yeah, they're often very much designed around being part of a character's team. It's not always the case. I do think there's a lot more to it in terms of design, like it just being like a thing at the times, you know. But I also actually kind of think that people are overestimating and say like, oh, more Pokemon have become humanoid. I don't actually think it's the case. A lot of Pokemon have always been humanoid. It also depends on like where you draw the line between like humanoid and just like bipedal, you know. That's entirely up to you to decide. Like, is Charizard humanoid? I wouldn't say so. I would even say that like Low-Kicks, for example, is not humanoid, it's just bipedal. You know? I think it's people kind of like just wanting to find things to complain about. It's the same thing when people say like, oh, old Pokemon is better, and it's like old Pokemon is kind of objectively worse in every way. Or sorry, like a better one is like when people are like, oh, shitty design, like the object mons, and it's like, bro, Gen 1 is Magnemite and like Grimer. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I don't like Klinklang. Shut the fuck up. The free marketing is... No, it doesn't. I don't think they're doing that at all. Like, Pokemon does not need marketing, let's be honest here. Yeah, also, not being humanoid has not stopped people. I don't think the Pokemon Company does any planning around what Rule 34 is up to. Good. Guard 5 is not terrible, actually. Guard 5 is not bad. Yo, level 30, let's go. Scribdle's going up in the world. Gotta carry on dung pods. I really do, yeah. I really do. It's true, it's true. Like I got so used to just like how little I need to carry around, but in this game, like yeah, I gotta start carrying around my potions, my max potions, my my old hot and cold drinks. I've got to bring my own like temperature drinks. Truly horrific, truly horrifying and horrific, horrific. Have I really been streaming? Not even for 2 hours? I thought I started at 8. Oh right, I was a little bit late. Right, never mind. Yeah, the timer does actually add up. Still don't have a Wrath Medulla. Man, is Rathalos not available at the current Hunter rank? I thought it would be available at Hunter rank 3, or like the high rank thing. Yeah, whatever. By the way, anyone here who's played Generations Ultimate, what the fuck are these like broken statue weapons about? Like it's just really bad, right? And I looked at the upgrades, like it doesn't get better. You never get rid of the affinity. It always has like no element. Level 2, like what is, are these just meme weapons? Are these not actual weapons? Do these things just like not actually exist? Same with the Cuddly Cat, like it looks cool, but it has like no damage. I guess 2 slots is nice. This was the Nebel Snarf weapon, might have a look at this. But I was wanting to look at the... Didn't I have... Yeah, this one, the Guard Squall. 160 is not bad. 160 damage. I can probably get rid of the affinity. 1 slot's kind of nice. 25 ites is not bad. It looks really cool. Why does it have negative affinity, though? It does not strike me as a weapon that should have negative affinity. Let's have a look at the armor. I want to see what the armor is like. Ooh, that looks sick, actually. Guard and Cold-Blooded. Is that it? Just Guard and Cold-Blooded? Really? Nothing else? Let's go to Blade Master only. Alright, that's it. Guard and Cold-Blooded. That feels like almost kind of a waste, I'm not gonna lie. Feels like kind of a waste of an armor. No, that's kind of bad. That's kind of a bad armor. Nursilla, on the other hand, might be kind of nice. Just so you saw what I'm talking about, by the way. The Nursilla armor here, Arachno Scale. White Sharpness, 1 slot, 20 affinity. Poison Impact File. Like, it's not a lot of sharpness, but I don't know. It seems pretty good. Seems pretty good for something I could make right now. And it just looks fucking awesome. It was a Gardevoir plushie. Oh yeah, that's true. I saw that. Terrible decision. The Astro statue one looks kind of cool for Bogon. Slot an expert, you can achieve critical. I mean, yeah, that's fair, but at the same time, like, it's not worth it. It doesn't have actual damage. Like, it doesn't have any sharpness. It doesn't have good damage. It doesn't have any slots. Like, why would you ever use this? It feels like a meme weapon. Having to go 30% affinity just to, like, even out that this is like a junk weapon. I don't know. Not a fan. Oh yeah, I wanted to show something quickly, by the way, because we were hunting Plesioth earlier. Monhun Plesioth Demon. You know how I said the game doesn't take itself that seriously? That this, like, that Monster Hunter back in the day was like more of a meme game, especially on the when it was on Nintendo consoles. They had a lot of collabs and stuff. Let's see. I want to show you something here. They had a custom event for the fish Oni from some manga, and it was a Plesioth that looked like this. Yeah. This thing hip checking you, just casually. Absolutely terrifying. Baiting newbies, I guess. Yeah, maybe. It might also be that for the other weapons it's fine, and it's just for Charge Blade it specifically just does not work. I could see it. Rusted weapons. This game does have rusted weapons, but I haven't gotten one yet. That is for... yeah, I've got, like, the Tarnished Sword here, which I could upgrade to the Daora one, but, like, that's the real... Yeah. I think this might be a case of like... Wait, I want to check something. If I go sword and shield and I look at the... The one that you make with the statue. Which one is it? Can I not make it? Does it not show up? Oh wait, that looks fucking... The Norcilla sword looks awesome. Holy shit. Carapace Menace looks cool. Shark... Oh, that looks so awesome. Bro, this game has the best weapon models, I swear to god. This game has the absolute best weapon models. Every monster has a unique weapon model. It's amazing. God. This is one of the things we, like, actually lost out on so hard. Yeah, I guess there's no rusted weapon equivalent for this. Yeah, whatever. No, that's really disturbing. Yeah, it's really disturbing. Did you get that best? No, yeah, he doesn't die. You can only repel him. He's actually unkillable. He's an unkillable monster. Get the spider charge blade. The Seregios one has like the auto sharpening though, and it's really good. I could also, okay. I could also switch weapons. You know, I know I'm a charge blade main and I'm the best charge blade main in the world, and that is true. It's true that those are things I am. World with the worst weapon designer series, yeah. Listen, that game had to be released eventually. It's one of the things they skipped out on, I guess. But yeah, I am gonna give... Can I do polls in chat? Isn't that a thing I can do? Oh, I don't know if I can. I can do goal. I don't know how to do a poll. Engage with audience. Start a poll. Okay. Ask a question. What new weapon to try? Add option. Yes, no. What? No, not yes, no. Switch axe? Okay, switch axe. I don't want to try hammer. I'm not a hammer guy. Sword and shield? Insect glaive? I have been playing a lot of switch axe in specifically wilds, actually. Because I feel like switch axe feels more like charge blade in that game than charge blade does. What's another one that I'd be willing to try? Dual blades, obviously. Those are like always kind of my go-to weapons. Dual blades. Okay, so these are your 4 options. I don't want to do hammer. Stop making me try hammer. I'm just not a hammer guy. It's just not what it's just too slow, probably. I don't like the look of it. There we go. That's the actual reason. I don't like the vibe. Hammer doesn't have good vibes. Probably because it was like one guy making all the weapon models. Yeah. Was easily the weakest. Yeah, it was. Adept switch axis peak. Adept style. That's the one with the perfect guard and dodges, right? Interesting. Hammer is the best feeling weapon in the really old games, not even close. Is it? Interesting. I've never... There's only 2 weapons in this game that I've actually never played, and those are hammer and greatsword. Those are genuinely the only 2 weapons I've never played. If there's any game I'd be willing to try greatsword in, it's probably this one. Because of like aerial style and valor style greatsword actually sound kind of fun. Sword oils? Oh god, yes, please. Sword oils are so good. Aerial longsword is really dumb. I just don't like longsword. I'm just not a longsword guy. I tried playing it in every game and it's always just like... you know, Okay, looks like switch axe is winning, not even close. Alright, let's make a switch axe. How is aerial style switch axe? I'm asking this. How is aerial style switch axe? Is it fun? Or should I do adept? I'm down to do either. I just don't know how adept is gonna work. Let's see. What switch axes do I have access to? I could actually make one of the deviant hunter weapons. I have not made any of the deviant weapons yet. What's like the baseline I'm kind of working with? So like 100 is good. 100... Okay, so around 150 is where I want to be, I guess. Around 140 to 50. Ooh, the Zamtrios one looks awesome. Wait, is that from Kutku? Oh, that's so cute. The Kutku switch axe is awesome. Aerial switch axe is just as good. If you do adapt switch axe, I recommend just staying in sword mode and carrying the full charge hunter art. See, that's the thing though. I like going between modes. I don't just, like, if I'm playing switch axe, I don't want to play like energy greatsword. I want to actually, you know, what does a bloodbath hammer looks like? We can check. Do I not? I only have one of the hammers, I guess. Yeah, this is the Hermitor one. I don't have the other ones unlocked for some reason. Nursilla hammer? Wait, that thing looks awesome. Wait, sorry, the spiky part is the one you hit with? You don't even hit with the back end? That's awesome. Baroth hammer, pretty used. Yeah, Nakarkos. Egg hammer? That's so good. Graceful death, ayo. That's a fucking hand, holy shit. Black hammer, yeah, that's like a fake Fatalis weapon. Or not fake, but you know. That's actually just a fist. Oh, that looks cool. Iron Striker. The Accelerate Hammer. That's because Celta's weapons are all peak. Zamtios is peak. Camelios, peak. Seregios looks sharp for a hammer somehow. Wuchtblick. Skull. Scorching Ishata. Oh, that looks cool. Astalos looks... Dude, the Astalos being a giant... Like, an actual, like, thin axe looks fucking awesome. Holy shit. That's a really cool... I feel like this is your kind of hammer, Ray. It's just a cactus. The Cactus Creamer? I'm sorry? The Cactus Creamer? That's... Cactus creaming is crazy. Me when I get creamed by the cactus. That's just... Oh, there's food in it. Yeah, that's gonna make it better. If you're making fucking, like, ramen in that, holy shit. That's gonna help with, that's gonna help. Dude, the weapon designs of this game are so good. Man, I didn't put Hunting Horn on here. Actually, like, for me, it's when I want to play a smacking weapon, I play Hunting Horn. I just don't want to play Hammer because I feel like it would just be Hunting Horn, but less good. I like Hunting Horn. Want to try the Cargos weapons for most other all kind of suck? Yeah, it's fair. War Bongo, Crimson Horn. Ooh. Whoa, wait, that's cool. That's a really cool Hunting Horn. Cornupion? Black Load, Heavy Bagpipe, Ketcha. The Ketcha Wappa? Wait, look at the little anteater. Little Ketchawasha there. That's cute. Yo, that's awesome. That's electric guitar. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, dude, the Seregios Hunting Horn looks so awesome. I remember it from other games. Excuse... Okay, I see now that it's a frog. It just looked like a very realistic human mouth that was just, like, smiling at me. Okay, that's better. That's better than it being like a human mouth. The Velociprey is just like a stuffed Velocidrome. Alright, yeah, no. We're doing switch axes. Let's have a look at the switch axes. Gorgonzola, my favorite. Wycatomy, Infernal, Black Axe, General Strong Axe, Notched, Kutku Assault. Which one is this? Kongalala. This actually doesn't look that bad. Bro, who out here creaming their cactus? Peel, Tigrex. Ooh, Tigrex is kind of awesome. Seregios looks awesome as always. I love the Seregios weapons. Eisenleib. Scorching Drafa. Giant's Axe. Interesting. Voltaic. Oh, wait, the Mizitsune one looks... This one already looks like a sword, actually. It looks like a banner. That's really sick. I forget, on Switch Axe, do you want to play Power Files or Elemental? Is it kind of like with Chargeblade, where Power Files are generally better? Unless you're making specifically an Elemental build? Wrathing could be nice. Power Gasher Gouda. Arctic Ledgeweight, that's so cute! Rough Edge, Petrified, yeah, the standard ones. Arzuros, Yakumo, Ludroth. The Grim Cat. Oh, wait, look, he goes from EP to Awake. That's cute. Hmm. Don't I have a rusted switch axe, actually? Oh, I don't. I just have petrified. That's sad. Could make the obsidian one from this. I've got the bolt, restless from Tetsukabra. Yeah, no, nothing super unique. Elemental? Impact, yeah, elemental. Okay, I'm hearing two things. Okay, so you're saying when I'm using adept style, I would mostly be like in sword mode? Because I actually kind of like the idea of making myself the Plesioth armor and just going full on like jumping build. But the Plesioth armor kind of looks shitty. What would be another interesting armor set I could wear for this? Constitution and status. I don't know if you dodge a lot. You can do both in adder if you want. I see. Yeah, then I don't want to commit too hard, I guess. Gloves off, dragon attack. What's like a piece of armor I could wear? Because my current armor is very charge blade focused. Does artillery also work with gun on spoke on charge blade files, weapon fire? Yeah, it does not. Wait, impact type files. Impact is not the same as power, right? I'm pretty sure artillery does not work. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So you would have to make new armor. Ice attack and sheathing. Constitution, sheathing, ice attack. Blangonga. Spio has gloves off and crit status. Crit status, actually. Do I have access to like a high... like a high status and crit thing? Don't think I do. I don't think I have access to anything that has like... paralysis. I guess the Grim Cat, but yeah. Poison with crit status doesn't really matter. I guess I could try and find the Brachy switch axe, but... not really what I'm trying to go for. Stamina recovery, evasion, Baroth, Lobster's Bubble and Light Eater. Frenzy and Dragon Attack. Frenzy Resistance and Dragon Attack. But I need to hunt Lavasioth for that. Artillery doesn't work on switch axe. Yeah, I figured. Recovery, Speed and Vault, Crisis and Bubble. Huh. Don't you want focus on this armor? Because I'm thinking... Nah, I don't really want to make high rank armor, because I was thinking maybe I could make the dark armor. But that does feel like almost kind of a throw. But fast charge is really nice. I don't know. What else do I have available? Fate, Hunger, Protection, Water Attack. Water Attack? Oh, that's from Random Blows, right? Fire Attack, Water Attack, Defense, Constitution, Paralysis, Thunder Attack. I could make the Kutku armor. Poison, Stamina, Punishing Draw, Guard, Health. Conga is Gluttony and Attack. And then this is Bubble. What is Light Eater, actually? Oh, okay, it's free meal. I see. Constitution status is status attack, right? Paralysis, sleep, and poison. I could make myself some Nursilla armor and make a sleep switch axe. That could be kind of interesting, right? Actually, you know what I haven't hunted? Is Malfestio in high rank. It's really funny how it's moving in so if your game doesn't have NSFW of it. Not really. Some games just aren't made for that, I guess. It's not really, like, some games just don't really lend themselves to it. I mean, people will make NSFW of anything, but, you know. I guess the quantity of it has no impact on what is good or bad. I'll make this quickly, and I'll make this to see if there's anything that I'm kind of missing from my immediate upgradable screen, since you can't see every weapon. You cannot see every weapon you can make. There we go. So we can see all these ones. Yeah, Malfestia. Okay. Sleep with element file. Wait, element? Wait. How does that work? What element file? 3 talents to trap is... Wait, but what... Isn't it status? Shouldn't it have a... Wait, how does that work? Okay, wait, I'm gonna look this up quickly. MHGU... Dream Captor. Dude, Kiraniko. I'm so sad that Kiraniko doesn't really work after MHGU. The new games aren't really in it. Yeah, element file. How does that work with sleep? Does it just have sleep files? I mean, I guess that's not, like, terrible. It's just a bit surprising. Remember, we have the Shredder. Which is essentially... That's a really cool looking switch axe. We have the... Oh, exoskeleton. This is actually paralysis. Interesting. Okay, let's upgrade this. Yeah, I've got enough materials for this. I don't have Urga and Scoots. Damn. Can't get it to level 5. I'll never know what hides there. 40% affinity? Holy shit. Okay. Argash is just Firestones. And Bruiser is the Iodrome one. Let's see. Cough, cough. Like Officer Jenny? So, MHGU file types switch axe. Because I do kind of like the idea. Element, Dragon, Para. Oh, I see. Okay. So, to the relevant type in the sword. So, it would be like essentially a sleep file. Is that good? Do I have a way to really abuse that is the question, right? It's really cool looking. But I feel like you're kind of wasting your file damage if you're making a sleep weapon. I don't know. Then there's the exoskeleton one here. Hold on. Exoskeleton axe. Let me see how high this thing's damage goes, because 70 is not a lot. I could get it to level 4, which would give it 120 with some blue sharpness. And a slot, actually. And power fouls. Sleep usually isn't good. Oh, para is not good? Damn, okay. Yeah, in that case, let's try not to go for that, actually. But then I'm still stumped on what armor I should make. Because Nursilla did seem like a good idea. Yeah. Huh. Punishing draw, Gypseros is poison stamina. What if we just make like a really basic fire charge blade? Argonian is... I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a conversation that is just happening like besides me. We could go full Kutku, right? We could just make like a full Kutku set. So this is element file, Kutku is power file. And I don't think we have any other fire charge blades here to unlock into. We do not. Yeah, you know what? We're going full Kutku. So what do I need to make the Kutku switch axe? Kutku oracles, and then we're gonna make the full armor. 1,000 hours in Skyrim? My bro, Jesus Crimbinos. Jesus Crimbiblius. That's quite a lot of hours. Oh, I've already done Kutku actually. Hunt of the day. Is this high rank? It's hunter rank 4, yeah. Why would I hunt them in the hub though? Wait. Because it's going to be easier if I do it in the Soratorium, right? Because they have less... First thing I'd use the Aslat Charger. Aslat Charger is which one? Is that the... is that the Seregios one? Wait, where is it? Aslat Charger, Aslat Charger, Aslat Charger. I don't see it. Seregios? Ah. I do love me a good Seregios weapon, but I'm already using the Seregios switch axe. I don't want to make the same weapon twice, I guess. Is kind of my issue. The Zamtir's one also just looks really cool. But you know, I think I'm going with Kutku. I don't know why, I really want to. I want to go like full on Kutku hunting. We're doing some bird hunting today. Because I like the idea of not only using the Kutku switch axe, but also just wearing full Kutku armor. Something about it. Hunt of the day. There we go. Wait, I just did this. This is the same quest. No, whatever. We're just gonna do this one. And he's gonna fucking die. We are crabs now? No, I'm not doing Hermitor. I guess I could make... Wait, how do the... If anyone knows, how do we do the deviant monsters in high rank? Like, if I made the low rank Hermitor switch axe, how do I unlock the high rank version of the Stonefist Hermitor? Because I'd be willing to make that. That would be like a cool weapon to have, I think. But I don't want to be using like a low rank weapon, so that's kind of keeping me back from that. And I don't know how it works, so you would have to tell me. Because I'm just a little guy and I don't know how things work. Where's my little balloon? There's no little balloon. Oh shit, I didn't look at the time. Oh man, I really want to do the switch axe. I really want to finish that set. Okay, you know what? I hate to do this, but I think after this hunt we're actually ending stream. Mostly to save my voice, because I still want to watch anime with my girlfriend, and because I did want to keep the stream shorter. I will stream again tomorrow, but I'll stream something else. I'll stream Cobblemon tomorrow, probably. Or if I'm really in the mood, I'll also stream Monster Hunter then, who knows. Because God, this game is fun. Like, I will play this game off stream. That's just a fact, because I really like this game. Or I won't, you know, maybe tomorrow I'll just go straight from my... Because I have, like, laser hair removal tomorrow. I'll go straight from that at, like, I don't know, 4 PM, 3 PM to streaming. And then you can all join earlier. I love dodging and getting sharpness. Ow, I don't love getting hit. The stream isn't over yet. We're still hunting the chicken. And I still want to go like into... I want to go into training mode at least. I think there's training mode. Wait, is there training mode in these games? I actually don't know. I guess there's a mission for training mode, but there isn't like a training area, is there? I think that was introduced in Worlds, actually. Are you just gonna like do your little angry jumps? Oh, you bastard. You can upgrade it? I mean, like, I'm wondering if, like, how do I get materials for a high-rank Stonefist Hermitor weapon? Oh, that missed, you bastard. Damn chicken. Do what's most comfortable for you. I always do what is comfortable for me. I live a comfortable life of comfortability. And I only think of myself. I am selfish. I am whimsically shellfish. I am a shellfish. I am currently sitting in my chair like a crab. Because, you know what? My spine grew wrong, and I will punish it for it. And then my spine will punish me. And that's just how we live. You know, it's... What's the opposite of a symbiotic relationship? Where you both do need each other to survive, but you hate each other? Is that like a sibling relationship? Fish, crab, fish, shrimp, shrimp, crab, fish, crab, shrimp, fish. Shrab, 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 shrab. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I'm saying words. Maybe. Legally speaking, I think these are classified as words. Is this the right... No, that's not the right area. I don't know this map that well. I don't know the Ruined Pinnacle. Dude, I would love to see some of these maps remastered in, You know what they did in Rise, where they imported maps into the game from, Was that a cat-shaped rock, by the way? I just saw that, like, off the corner of my eye. I think there was a cat rock. Jump damage. Hey, get back here. Oh wait, this actually reminds me. Because we were talking about, like, legacy features way earlier in the stream. You know what a big legacy feature is, in my opinion, of new Monster Hunter games? Anything the monster can do that is not damage. Or, like, a blight. So, like, things like wind pressure or, like, hell, stun, honestly. Wind pressure especially feels like such a legacy feature, because, like, wind pressure and roaring. When was the last time a monster did these to you and they mattered? Everything in this game has fucking wind pressure, and I feel like I've not gotten wind pressure since Kushala Daora in like, Worlds. Like, nothing pushes me away when I'm too close to them. Are you eating a Khonshu? What is he eating? Are you just... Oh, he is eating Khonshus. Are you just swallowing them whole? How strong is your fucking stomach acid? Jesus. I didn't know he just eats Khonshus whole. I thought he's, like, more sensible than that. And, boom! Now that's what I call damage. In today's episode of That's What I Call Damage. One almost dead Yankutku. You get back here. Never mind, I don't think he's coming back here. That's actually fine. Give me the Wyvern tier and then we can do the sub-quest as well. Wait, that's a large Wyvern tier. Okay, that does count. Deliver that, because it doesn't count if I do it at the end of the quest. I'll take the map, because I don't know where to go on this map. I won't bother with the supplies, because I forgot. You ever play Prowler? I do, actually. I love playing Prowler. I had a stream where basically all I did was play Prowler. And I will probably... Next time, or just off-stream, I'll do a bunch of that again, because I think playing Prowler is a really nice excuse to explore the map. Wait, hold on. Gotta text my girlfriend. Sorry. Because since I wanted to watch anime with my girlfriend, she was like, no anime, and I was like, no, yes anime. I want to watch anime. That's why I'm ending stream. Because I want anime. Dude, my girlfriend is making a model for me because she was like, ooh, she's been like doing art again a lot and was like, yeah, I want to try and like figure out VTube, like Live 2D. I'm probably not gonna like get a functional model out of it. I do not have trank bombs. Well, we gotta kill you, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about this. Which are you watching? We're watching Komi Can't Communicate, because she has never watched it, and I was like, you're gonna fucking love this show, because we just finished watching Psyche, which was her favorite anime. We're actually almost done, we're at episode 22 today, so we're gonna probably finish the anime today. God, that damage. I assume, I don't see the damage numbers, but I'm just assuming it's good damage. Lucario account, what? Character with the most is Lucario. Oh, most SW. You don't need to tell me those things. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not like a connoisseur of poke-loots or whatever. Does she animate him too? I don't know. She's like been getting into it very, very newly, and I've not really had the time to. It's been like a week or two, and I've not really had the time to like sit down and be like, yeah, what, like how have you been working on it? She's been mostly drawing, and I think today she said she downloaded Live2D for the first time and is like attempting rigging. So I'm excited to see if it's good or not. I mean, I have been thinking of getting myself a new model with the PNGTube remix, which has eye tracking. But for that, like, no one does commissions for it because it's still a very, very new program, so who knows. Maybe I'll get a model redone by my original VTube mama, Toridoki, who made this model. Perhaps I will just get a model from my girlfriend, and I'll just have, like, a Live2D model. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a knower of things. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, that's kind of the reason why I even have this channel, right? Like, I didn't make YouTube with the attempt of, like, learning or, like, making money. I mean, I'm actually partnered, so if you see ads on my videos, I'm sorry. I wanted to see how much money it did make. But, like, I've not at all been playing the YouTube game of, like, I don't know, maximizing my uploads or, like, networking on social media or shit like that. Like, I've just been mostly using this as a way to, like, learn a skill of, like, video editing and video creation, and it's been really fun. It's been a really good creative outlet. I've been doing this for kind of a year now at this point. The streaming is a good excuse for me to, like, pay attention to games, because there's certain games that I very much skip through and don't actually try to, like, understand. But with streaming, it kind of forces me to focus and actually deliberately play them, if that makes sense. Okay, what do we have? I don't know why, I like the idea of using this thing. Or the black hair axe. So if I look at the pincher axe. Okay, so MHGU pincher axe. On Kiraniko, please, not on the wiki. What are the upgrade materials? Stone Fist Carapace, Stone Fist Claw Plus. G2 Hunt. Hunt them both, make sure you take every precaution. Yeah. Okay, so I would need to unlock the high-ranked deviants, which probably would take a lot of time. So let's not do that. Let's stick with the idea of getting the Beak Axe. And we will equip it right now. Can I upgrade this at all? Rathalos Wing Fire Cell Stone should be able to upgrade that once I fight a Rathalos. Could be interesting. It's got like no sharpness, dude. The ads are going to consume me. Listen, you're allowed to use an ad blocker. I fully commend that. I don't care. I wanted to see how much it made, but like I said, the most money I'm making is like, I don't know, $2. I made €2 so far, so it's I don't care. To be fair, I also haven't uploaded a new short or video since I got partnered, but still. I don't think it would matter. Gotta make some just before I forget, I'm gonna go make some tranq bombs. There they are. Oh, I've got no bomb casings. God damn, dude. This game. Okay, let's craft some of these up. Those are the best channels for real. Yeah. Okay, enough bomb casings. Now we go over to... There we go, make some more tranq bombs. I tend to capture everything I hunt, so I run out of these pretty quickly. I like capturing things. Isn't there like a tutorial quest I can do? No hunter arts equipped, that's fine. Hunter basics, one well done steak, no. Switch axe. Okay, what style would you recommend, I guess? Another adept. Let's try adept. What about counterattacking adept? So let's see, let's just see how this plays. We're gonna do the tutorial quest just so I can see what switch axe is like, and then I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna leave. I won't be too long. Recommend crab style. Dude, if crab style was a thing, I would. Welcome! A word from the master! It's me, you know, the world's greatest hunting instructor! Yes. Advice from start, advice. Take supplies. I don't want supplies, but I will take them. Okay, let's see what this is like. Yoink. Do I not have the... Ah, right. I forgot in these games the upward swing is the X and A move. So we got X and A. Dunk. 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 Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's still the same. This move already exists? I actually didn't know that. I thought this was added in Worlds. How do I... Oh, so you can't do this from standing. You need to do this move from the upward swing. Okay, and then we have this. Da, da, da. R is for sword. Yeah. I know that much, yeah. I play Switch Axe in Worlds. At this point, more than Charge Blade, because like I said, Switch Axe feels more like Charge Blade than Charge Blade does. With the actual counterattacking and stuff. Attacking a monster fills the gauge. Yeah. What move is missing from Adept style? Because I know that, like, the styles all, like, remove moves. What's, like, the thing that's missing? Wait, is it the ability to, like, charge? Because I'm not charged right now, I'm just, like... Or is that not a thing? Wait, no, I'm confused. Big boom. Actually not sure. I feel like there's something missing in terms of, like... Huh. Trans slash. Yeah, I feel like... I can't transition from that move into a... Right, looks like you fill up your heart's gauge. Quick red flashing. Yeah. Use the directional button. Degree is full. I know how Hunter Arts work. Do the arts gauge, different Hunter Arts. I know how this works. Dude, Gaijin Hunter was the guy who taught me all of my knowledge of like old Monster Hunter games. Except for 3 Ultimates where I learned stuff from, what was it, Pro Jared? Pro Jared was how I originally found out about the games. I've not watched him in fucking years. I know we had some huge drama thing happen, which was apparently like not a real drama thing, but by that point his channel was already kind of dead. Come on, let me Hunter Art you. I want to see what Trans Slash is. God damn, bro. How much is this move? Jesus! Calm down! Give him a moment to breathe. Okay, I gotta actually heal. I'm about to die. Yeah, I'll have a look at the Switch Axe, like, gameplay. And then next stream, we will do Switch Axing. What I might do, actually, just for, like, funny sake, is I may not at all... I may not play Switch Axe at all and just, like, finish the build. And then I can experience it kind of for the first time on stream. That sounds like fun, right? I'll keep doing my little charge blading. And then on stream, I'll play Switch Axe. Is it just me? Like, are the power files working? I see the, like, file thingy, but I guess I'm so used to them having, like, actual explosion follow-ups from the new games. I can't tell if my files are actually, like, working. I just feel like I should have my blade charged. I feel like something about this is, like, not fully going. Okay, that was... I mean, it was a training quest, so, you know, makes sense. It's working? Interesting. I guess it's a bit more simple than I remember it. I've been getting very used to the new style of Switch Axe, where it, like I said, feels more like Charge Blade. Trans is a very long attack, so it's risky. Very worth it, though, apparently. Do you ever plan on streaming any of the Souls games? Absolutely not. I fucking hate the Souls games. I played 3. I played Dark Souls 3. I played Elden Ring. No, I'm good. I'm good. I hate unfair games. And people will say, oh, those games are fair. Nope. I will die on this hill. I don't like those games. They're unfair. And not in a fun way. They force you to die to learn how they work. And they don't give you a chance to not do that. The only way that you can play those games and have fun is if you already know where everything is. Which is why the only people who I know that defend the level design and the monster placement in those games are people who have played them for 500 hours and know where everything is. There's like, bro, just don't get hit by this enemy that's hiding in the ceiling. Just look up at this location. And it's like, well, I'm not gonna play the game looking up at every location. Well, you have to learn to watch your surroundings. You have to just learn to... You have to learn to, like, be careful. It's like, I'm not gonna, like, shimmy up every corner, and then when I'm at the fucking corner, I'll, like, turn my camera to see if there's an enemy at every corner in the goddamn game. I'm gonna walk up to a corner, and 80% of the time I'm gonna be fine, and 20% of the time I'm gonna get one shot by an enemy that's hiding there, because I don't have time to react, and then I'll know that there's an enemy there, and I'll be mad that I died, because the game was just like, oh, we put an enemy there. I hate it. I fucking... God... I'm not going to get into a whole rant about it. I'm not going to. I'm fine. Also, Elden Ring was ruined by Sekiro. All the bosses are way too fucking fast. That's a take that I've heard from other people. I don't know. I've never played Sekiro. Okay. Sorry. Breathe. Breathe. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you for stopping by. I had some new faces in the chat today. It was nice. It's always nice to see new people joining in. Hope you enjoyed Monster Generations. I love this game a lot. I will play more off stream, but I will do Switch Axe stuff on stream, I think. I hope, maybe. I make no guarantees. Tomorrow, I either won't stream at all, or I'll stream Common, or maybe I'll stream Monster. I don't know, whatever I'm in the fucking mood for. I want to work on videos tomorrow, so I don't know how much time I'll dedicate to streaming, but I want to work on videos a lot. I want to finish a few scripts, or at least get a few scripts into, like, the mid-draft phase of script writing. That's kind of it from me otherwise. Hope you had fun, hope you enjoyed. Go play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, it's a great game. And, make sure you vacuum under your bed. There's probably a lot of dust under there. So move the bed or move the little things, the little, like, drawers out of it from under it. I did that the other day, and even though I vacuum really often, like every day, there's still a lot of dust under there because it just accumulates very fast. So yeah, do that. It's good. It's good for your sleep because less dust in your room makes your breathing better at night. That's my PSA. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.